I'm just gonna buy it soon.
We're back.
But there was some cool stuff I saw that they changed for Druid. Makes him a little more powerful. I think my subclass is like untouched.
Alright, so last we left
I love
off,
this part though.
Sigrid was chosen by the spirits for this sort of kind of rite of passage to seek out this bear. This bear that was potentially said to hold the ability to end the Viking way of life. It was said as a catalyst to the end of the Viking way. A couple of different iterations of it, but that is kind of what the gist of it was. What that means or how exactly it could be is kind of unsure. You guys took this journey from Skalvik to the ritual stones, accompanied by the Jarl and both Cain and Sigurd's parents. Along this journey and pretty much throughout your entire life, you've always looked to Sulkir, the crow, to kind of guide you on things, and did as such in this trial. You waited several days and nights after the ceremony had taken place to essentially see your worthiness, or if you were ready to do so, and you were, the others, as well as Sirko telling you that your fates kind of being entwined and the spirits guiding you all together, you started to travel after waiting several days and nights, as I said, before the spirits kind of aided you, Sulkir specifically. You were guided by some sort of purple wisp that kind of took the shape of a small crow that led you to the small area where several other Viking individuals had been killed and kind of torn apart. Most of them, you're assuming from Yadalin, because of all of the mining supplies and stuff. This seemed like maybe some sort of small outpost or camp that was set up near somewhere they were potentially going to be mining. Nobody left alive, just signs of pure carnage. You followed some sort of a blood trail from there, from where you were led by Sulkir, to arrive at some sort of a cliff pass. Once you got there, it took a little bit of time to decide what the actual plan was going to be, but once you made your way in, had realized it was some sort of just kind of rocky walls and snow and ice, where inside there was a troll, who originally you thought of sneaking past, but weren't really able to. Knowing the history of the trolls in here, like within Midgard and the kind of lore of the world, you actually spoke with him a little bit, and he did confirm, with what very little intelligence that he does have, that the bear is inside the cave. Basically said that he just leaves the bear alone, the bear leaves him alone. You could also see the huge kind of paw prints, as well as a little bit of that trickling blood leading into the actual mouth of the cave. You begin to traverse into the actual cave itself. Ice and kind of snow drifted on the floor itself, but mostly these kind of big blocks of ice just kind of dripping down the walls, from the ceiling, like off of the stalactites up there. Big chunks of these kind of boulders and rocks kind of broken all over the place. The floor itself, as you're like kind of walking through, is a little slippery, but then you find purchase on things that are a little crunchy. And the floor itself's not like difficult to walk on by any means, but you're definitely watching your step wherever you're heading. You eventually found this large opening that led you into here, where you could see originally the bear standing back in the corner, nearly 20 feet in length. Its paws themselves about 5 feet around. It's just an enormous monstrosity of a bear. The bones and such that are just riddled across through here, this doesn't even really do it justice. There's kind of just like bones splattered all throughout on the floor here. And then you could see some sort of glow, possibly a fire, coming from this back area here, but you can't really see exactly what it is. But you do see all of these bones. The bear itself was kind of sitting hunched over by this. You could see it just tearing into flesh, blood dripping heavily from it. Everybody began to kind of pile in and sneak into certain spots. Bogtash was able to get up onto this rock here with Misty Step, I do believe.
What did you do?
Rodir started just kind of like walking in, Cain making his way up, Steiner just like slowly kind of creeping up as well. Sigrid, you started seeing everybody else moving into here and seeing the bear. and you had a little bit of a slip and tumble where you hit into the stone, and then all you could hear was just the cave started shaking, and then you started hearing this like looking up. You could see at this point the bear barreling towards you. After strategically placing yourselves throughout the interior of the cave, like I said, you stumbled, kind of landing on some rocks, looking up to see this bear in a full run, kind of rampaging towards you. Blood's kind of splashing and sloshing from its mouth and jowls, it almost looks like it's foaming. It kind of growls and huffs, and the cave itself shaking and rattling with each stomp. The bear itself, like I said, like 20 or so feet long, its paws about 5 feet around, charging at you now, and it appears to have an appetite for flesh. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Is initiative a...
Yeah.
Do I have disadvantage on the initiative? That's what I'm trying to say.
You sure do.
I hate this
Yes.
game.
Yes.
I've decided that I hate it. I was excited for today.
Want to
but
go
now-
home? We can just go
Yeah,
home.
let's
I'm not a fan
leave.
either. Yeah.
We can leave. What's he gonna run it without us?
Nice. I love this advantage.
One of the cats snag it.
That's a hard one to read.
And this is my D20.
Yeah, it is a hard one to read. Are you going to 1 too?
I did.
Nice. What's your deck now? Yeah, if you want
I didn't get a 1.
1. No, what's your deck? 1. Oh, mine. Okay, I'm passing.
I got a 1 in mine.
Same.
11 plus
He's got 2 1s.
13. 2 1s, guys. Doubling up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very dexterous.
Got me a 7.
But I'm weak as shit.
Isn't it? Must be rough being so weak. Can't relate.
I got 6 strength.
Yeah.
He has 6 strength.
I also have 6 strength.
No, you don't.
Anybody above 20?
Oh.
21. 250.
What do you mean by 20?
Anybody 20 to 15? 15 to 10.
13.
10 to 5.
7.
No, 10 to 5.
5 to 1.
4?
0.
2.
2. What's your dex?
12.
What did you get?
A 7.
7?
1,000.
You got a 2? Your dex
If
is
you want to
what?
put 1,000
12.
on that, you go ahead.
25. Or
What'd you get?
250. What is this, a D50?
Alright.
Yes.
Sigrid.
No, it's not. There's numbers higher than 50
Oh,
on it.
never mind.
D60 maybe?
D60.
It's got a 60 on it. I haven't seen anything higher than 60.
You are up.
Warm up. Start shooting.
Well, start blasting. Like I'm fighting a bear right now.
You are.
That's probably why.
Alright. Kind of tripping and regaining my balance. I see the bear running at me,
Okay.
and I knock an arrow and shoot towards the bear.
Alright.
Must be nice not having disadvantage on your attack rolls.
You're a barbarian, dude. Just, you'll figure it out.
Toughen up.
Did you know at that time he was resistant to... 22.
22. That will hit.
Alright. So, before I was doing the special arrows wrong,
Okay.
you can choose to do them when they hit. So then you
Instead of
don't
having
waste
to do it
like a
beforehand,
charge.
waste.
Yeah, because you only get 2 a day.
Makes sense. Okay.
So
Sounds like cheating.
I'm going to have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sounds like you're salty.
No.
So as the arrow hits him, you see like a black fog start forming around his head.
Okay.
What do you roll?
3.
Okay, so he failed. So it's enveloped around his head, and now he cannot see outside of 5 feet around him, and he'll take an extra 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
So this D8s.
This seems is resistant to cold damage. Good question.
9 psychic and
Probably.
7 piercing. I don't know if you need them split in any way.
I
but-
do not.
Okay.
Some spells changed, but I wish there was like an indicator of which ones.
And then I'm also going to
Sorcerer's Burst.
action surge and shoot him again.
Okay.
This guy's up on his chest.
And this is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
Oh no, sorry, 23.
Still hits.
Let's see what Sorcerer's Burst is.
And nice. And 12 damage.
They're over there.
Alright, you just kind of stumble, get your way back up, and you can see the bear just like gaining ground very quickly on you. You take the arrow and just like knock it very quickly, shoot out into this huge, what you can see is basically like big brownish gray bundle of fur and silhouette in front of you, so it's not hard to miss. You just kind of reach up, shoot the arrow. You can see as it flies through the air, the kind of black fog going around it. Once it hits him, you can see it just kind of envelop around his head, and you see him start just like flailing out in front of him. Still kind of like moving, but he's just trying to smack into things. You can see him bouncing off of ice and the ground itself slipping a little bit. The second arrow is easy to hit as he goes to like move forward and slips and is on the ground. You just take another arrow and shoot it, and it gets into like the back shoulder. You can see the arrows that like you hit. You only shot 2, but you can see there's like 4 or 5 that are kind of like broken off and like still inside of the actual flesh itself. Anything you want to do movement-wise?
Yeah, I want to start heading back towards those rocks back there. Like up
down
and to
there.
the right there.
This way?
Yeah, that way. Just trying to get out of straight, distant, like straight line from them, kind of.
You want to go this way?
No, towards the big rock there. Yeah, there. That's fine.
Okay. Next, Steiner.
Okie dokie, I do believe I was about to Wild Magic Surge.
That's
yeah,
right.
That's right.
Hold on, let me get to the page. I just had it.
And go boom! Cave collapses. We're all dead.
It's okay, it's less likely that I fireball myself. Alright.
He just collapses the tunnel on himself. He just
Honestly, it would be kind of funny. 89.
That's scary.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within 30 feet take 4d10 lightning damage. Can I do it 3 times on the bear or just 1 on the bear?
Read it one more time.
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning
I
damage.
say you can just choose the bear one time.
Okay.
You can hit me
Well-
too if you want, just so you don't waste it. You know.
I mean, I'm not
Before
choosing...
10 plus 2.
Yeah, you're not choosing 2 other people.
Zabrak
Up
would
to
have got
3.
pretty wet
so-
about that.
That's okay, I'll just roll. Oh, this one.
You just have to be able to see him.
Yep. 13, I think that's a 2. Must be
Yeah.
2. 10, 23 points of lightning damage.
Alright.
And my wild magic surge resets.
Wowzer. Does that like take up your action?
No, I don't think so.
It's just the beginning of his turn.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I guess it could be negative too. So.
Yeah, it probably would have even happened before
Yeah.
combat
That
even
is
started.
true.
So
I'm going to use my bonus action to do my innate sorcery. So my spell save DC goes up by 1, and I have advantage on spell attacks, casting sorcerer spells.
okay.
I'm going to cast. I'll do a chaos bolt. Okay, I got this one. Does a 13 hit the bear?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the range of catapult?
I want to say, oh, it's 120 feet.
Okay, good. You're at the range.
Should get this pulled up.
Goes over there like, fuck, I didn't make the arena big enough.
Yeah,
to
true.
create spells.
Do you want to use my book? You'll use it more than I do.
Sure. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Is Chaos Bolt in here?
Your thing is basically unchanged, right?
The subclass, yeah.
Yeah. Well, whenever they convert it into.
Like they changed the fighter a little bit, but that's it.
My subclass.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the spells are different either. I know.
Did you keep yours?
Oh, I switched
You switched it?
to the World Tree one.
The problem is,
You switched
my race doesn't exist now.
You picked the Goliath. Which one?
My race doesn't exist anymore,
Probably
so I have to rework that part.
Sorry.
Could be the stone one.
Stone one would actually make more sense.
Oh, Chaos Bolt's
It
not
looks
even
kind
in
of
here.
stone.
Okay.
Chaos
Very
Bolt
stone.
with Xanathar.
Huh?
I would
Very
say
stone.
Stone makes more sense with the
My
world.
God.
That's why I asked, and then you said,
Okay,
I
so.
don't know.
I was busy, sorry.
Alright, the purple one will determine the type of damage. 8. So that is thunder damage plus an additional.
You said 8?
Total, it's going to be 18.
Alright.
And then, I think I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. Maybe I'll move closer to the. Yeah, I'm gonna start walking up behind whoever's over here. Kane.
That's 20 feet right there. Is that where it would be?
Yeah, that's fine. As long as somebody's in front of me blocking.
You begin kind of, you can feel, so as you're kind of getting ready to move forward and like really see what's going on, because you can kind of just see like part of the bear, but it's like huge, and whether it be curiosity or bravery, you kind of push yourself forward to actually see the entire bear itself. But before you could really even get close enough, you felt like you feel it constantly, this just kind of like slow building of energy throughout your body. As you're learning to like kind of develop your magic and how you use it and everything, you see this huge surge of kind of like greenish purple energy that's kind of mixed together. Then you watch to see like that green and that purple turn into more of like a green and a red, and then it goes up into your hand, and it's this huge bolt of like lightning basically that like comes out from it, and then you just like throw your hand forward at it instinctually to just try to get it away from you towards the bear, and you watch this huge arc of it fly through the actual cave, lighting everything up. There's no like thunderous boom type noise with it, it's just this huge kind of like arc of lightning that flies forward and slams into the bear. You can hear it kind of hit, and the bear like then you take, as you're running forward, the same kind of energy that you can feel, that surge of it as you're moving, you get a little closer, and throw your other hand forward that lets out this kind of like boom of energy that slams over into him. Kane, it actually catches you a little bit by surprise as this huge bolt flies past you, and then the boom happens. You kind of just like look and shudder and can see like Steiner behind you looking slightly confused, but also in a little bit of a state of wonder after he does so.
I swear that's never happened before.
And after that, Brodeer. Alright, Brodeer, you watch the bear, arrows kind of flying through it, the whole cave lights up really quickly, the bear itself's kind of like flailing out in front of it just to try to like hit something near it. It's getting knocked over, lightning flying into it, arrows hitting it. You can see it, and there's just this brief moment where it seems like it kind of like slows down and is like... It is on all fours.
Countercharge.
It's on all fours?
Charge, dude.
Yeah.
Your turn.
It sounds like the play I have to counter it, like also getting on all fours.
You can speak
We're
with
getting
animals
into
now.
a wrestling match.
You switched it.
No,
Oh,
switched.
my bad. Never mind.
I guess I'm going to rage first
Okay.
up. Then you wouldn't guess this. I'm gonna run at him.
Alright.
What?
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Oh, the little light is really cool. Cause you got light on your view.
Oh, I was like, there's a reason to this, and I remember something happened.
I cast light.
Makes sense. And then, get this. I'm gonna swing my maul at him.
Alright.
I never would have guessed that.
Barbarian attack.
No, it's crazy.
Do you get the temp HP initially when you rage?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna recklessly attack him.
Okay.
Whoa. That's a bold move.
It really is.
Damn.
That is a 19.
It hits.
Reckless.
I should have taken it. That one roll was better than both rolls combined.
Times 2.
That's 7 damage.
7?
Sorry. 9 damage.
Okay.
Because of rage. Wait, I might have lied again. I didn't change
He's
these.
lying.
I just keep lying to you. It's 9 damage.
What's the
5 plus 3 is 8. 10 damage. There we go. I got there.
Can you roll your attack with advantage?
No, because I have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Alright. You charge forward with the maul. As you're barreling forward, you can hear him kind of letting out this, like, almost roar himself as he jumps up and slams the maul up into the bear itself. You see him hit the bear with such force that it actually causes the bear to move a little bit, doesn't like fall over and roll or anything, but you hit it like, and then once you do it kind of starts like, and then you watch as, you can't see it from the bear's eyes, but in the bear's eyes, like, it's just trying to look around, and then the second you get close enough, you are the only thing that it sees, and it's obvious because it's right in your face, like, kind of like going to open its mouth and bite.
Maybe he won't gang up on you this time.
Until the bear game rolls out.
Yeah.
This is at the start of your turn when your rage is active, but my rage wasn't active at the start of the turn, so it wouldn't do it this turn.
Next turn, the temp HP?
Well, you get yourself to be.
Yeah. Oh, but to give somebody else temp HP, I have to
Oh,
wait
so you
the turn.
have your own, but
Yes.
next turn, got it. Alright.
Is there any new spells on
I just
you?
noticed all the little birdies on your...
Oh yeah, little birdies are on my feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, it is your turn.
You bring little birds into combat?
Yeah.
So Voktesh, as we're all walking in, he like misty step. He like kind of walks out a little bit and misty steps up there, and he kind of is like hunched down, and then he sees everyone starting to attack. So he stands up and he points his staff down, and you just see this huge orb of green energy just land on top of the bear as I cast fairy fire on it.
Ooh, okay.
He needs to make a.
Then Reckless will put you back at advantage.
Yeah.
If you fail.
15 DC dex save.
Okay.
That's good.
It's a 12.
So he fails. So now for 1 minute, any attack rolled against affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object cannot benefit from being invisible. And then I'm going to use my bonus action
Can't go invisible.
to
It's
activate my
fucking invis.
starry form,
He's got a potion right there in his hip, too.
the form of the archer.
He's like,
That sounds cool.
So after I point the staff down, I let out that green energy. I kind of swing it around, and then everyone sees me kind of start to glow with this blue energy. My eye, that's normally this grayish color, starts to emit this high blue light as I take my staff and I hold it out in front of me as if it's the long end of the bow. And I pull back, and you guys see this blue energy in my hand, rearing back, and I take a shot at the bear.
Okay.
this guy's cool.
That's sick. Oh, elementals.
I got a.
That would have been sick last campaign.
Let me make sure.
Just range spells.
Yeah.
Replay
It
the last
has
campaign
my-
to do stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Run it
Oh,
back.
okay. 23 to hit.
Hits.
And then I do 8 plus my wisdom modifier damage. I do 10 damage. It's all radiant.
We didn't know the bear's undead.
Jalaris' Storm of
Damage.
Radiance? That sounds so cool.
Alright, you explained it beautifully. As it slams and does that, the bear kind of runs from the hit, but is still just like dead focused on Brodier being the only thing that he sees. And after that, Kane, you are up.
You got
Damn, the
this.
bear rolled lower than a 2.
How far am I from
actually
it?
rolled a 2, but it's
500
shit.
feet.
How far are you from it?
Yeah,
6,000 feet.
6K.
45 feet.
I think I'm AFK.
About
55 feet.
50? Oh, I could get.
Damn.
Alright, well, as he sees everyone starting to unload on this thing, he's gonna, under his breath, oh fuck, here we go. And then, pull out his sword. He's gonna, I'm gonna use a adrenaline rush to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
That makes it 10 HP.
That's cool.
I'm assuming you're running at the bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the bear, 60 feet total, and then take a swing at him.
If,
With a straight roll now.
Yep.
It's a
This is only
prismatic
50
rats.
feet. If you wanted to do another 10 in any other direction, that's up to you.
I'll
Unless
go
you
like,
want to be right here.
I'll go to like a side. I'll like come through with a side swing and follow through with it.
Okay.
15.
That hits.
Sweet. I will use one of my fire runes.
Sounds like I'm gonna get
As I
revived a few
hit,
times anyway. So.
yeah, just like Jerry said, when I hit, I can choose to use it.
Sam, if you want to
Alright.
switch from
So as he like goes to take the swing in, the sword's gonna start to like
I'll kill
glow.
you just to make it
Soul red energy around it connects, and then chains are gonna start to sprout up and try to grab onto the bear. Whoa,
that's sick.
Straight roll.
Oh.
So I get an extra 2d6 fire.
Oh, that's right. You're cold.
Then you gotta make a strength save or be restrained.
22.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Okay. 11, 12, 18, 23 damage.
Hell yeah.
7 of it is fire. Doesn't matter.
How's fairy fire work? Do we just have permanent advantage?
For 1
just-
minute. Unless I get hit and I lose concentration, then it ends.
He doesn't mix. Well, he can move out of it, I think. So I think it's a stationary.
Oh, is it?
I think it. Oh wait.
I think it's like a
Yeah,
stationary.
you're right.
tube.
Stationary. You just
That's
like,
why
put
it's
it on
like
an
so
area.
good, even at such low levels, because
Yeah.
that's the one drawback or whatever.
You just walk away.
But if he's distracted fighting,
He's
Roadie,
blind. He doesn't even
not-
know he's in the fairy fire.
Oh, that's true.
Until my turn.
Shit. Just don't take a turn, and then
Yeah.
it's there forever.
True.
Yeah. Didn't think of that one, did you?
I'd like to hold my turn indefinitely.
Yeah.
That's the monk strat.
20
You
foot
stun
cube.
somebody and then never take a turn again.
New monk build. The stunk. Stunk monk.
Well, where would you want it? Like.
It'd probably be on from like the front of the bear back, so when Brodier was standing there, he wouldn't have gotten affected by it, and he can move into it without being affected. Because it's
Want
whoever's
to
in
be
that
affected.
area when the
You want him to have
Spells
advantage on
cast.
it? That's kind of
Okay,
sick.
so it's on this.
That's
Actually,
nice.
I think it needs it.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
Built it.
I think he needs more than 2 extra damage against me.
Don't need it. That bear's head's like half my body.
It saves a big thing.
Yeah, it's not an area thing. It just clings to anything that's in the area where it's initially cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
What the hell?
Even
That's
better.
that's how I read it, but I thought
Any creature in the
Even
area
better.
when the spell is cast is
Yeah.
also outlined in light.
Ah.
If it fails a dex save. Yeah, so you can walk into it and be fine.
Yeah.
All right. Kane, as he runs up, takes the blade and slices it into the side. You can see as he's doing it, there's more of a bright orange kind of glow of fire as it starts to burn hot. You can see as you're doing it, you feel up against the hide itself how tough and muscular it is. As you're trying to bury the blade as deep into there as you can, you watch the chain kind of sprout up and try to whip over the top of the bear, who just pushes, like he's kind of hunched down, getting ready to like bite or claw into Brody right in front of him. But the chains just whip up and like actually wrap fully around, and then he just stands up, and the chains just break and fall down to the sides. Anything else?
That's all.
All right, the bear.
The bears.
That's the.
I'm making fun of Caleb Williams.
The Bears. I've heard it 300
Steve.
times.
Yeah.
You have advantage against you, correct there, Brodier?
Yes, but
Did attack
he's also
recklessly.
blind.
I don't think he's blind.
not
He's
blind.
just
See
only
5 feet.
Only
in
within
front
5 feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Outside of 5 feet.
Yeah.
I saw it hit your toe.
Jared is now Helen Keller.
All right.
I'm not even blind. It's
You're
the
retarded?
Bears.
No, you're blind. And deaf.
You know what happens when you're blind and deaf.
I'm not though. What is happening?
17 to hit.
It doesn't hit. Okay, it hits.
Doesn't hit.
All right. I need you to make a con save.
I'm just gonna do this in reverse.
What if I don't?
And I'll make it for
Natural
you.
20. Oh wait. I don't have to save.
Yeah.
No disadvantage.
Natural 20, you said?
Yes, sir. All right.
So get that turn out of here, bear.
Weak ass.
Weak ass bear.
You take 11 points of piercing damage. The bear takes its mouth and just like opens up and bites down. You move out of the way a good amount, but it still like finds good purchase on your shoulder as like one of the teeth kind of nicks the side of it. You can see blood starting to drip from your shoulder, and then you're right back in front of the bear.
Classic bear.
That's it.
Awesome.
Sigrid.
Smash like.
I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay.
Blast him.
You shoot into the wall. Why
Oh,
are
you got
facing that way?
he's got fairy fire on him.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Nice. 27.
Hits.
I can't even roll the 27.
That could have been a natural 20, I think.
So
I would have got a 26.
Where the other one? Let's do the same thing we did last time. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Seems to be a good one.
How long does that blind last?
Just till the start of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Almost dropped the dice. Fail again.
Okay. So it's 2d6.
If you drop the dice, you lose it forever. So
Yep.
it said.
Cool. Hand it over.
Not as good as last time. 10 damage.
10.
Yep. Rolled low on 3 dice. 1, 2, and a 3. And that is it for my turn.
Good turn. Good turn.
He's blind outside of 5 feet.
All right. Another arrow flies out at the bear. You can see that shroud of energy kind of disappear around its head. The second you see that, you just let another arrow fly again, causing it to be blinded once more. You still see it frantically kind of like waving out, slashing its claws and chomping. It's kind of going beyond where Brodier is, and even right in this moment, it's like taking slashes at him, but he's kind of just able to duck around it because he stays a little bit outside of the 5 feet to where the bear's just seeing him, and the reaction's a little delayed, and Brodier's like jumping out of the way. He turns around and looks at Kane and goes to like claw down at him, and Kane's just ducking underneath it. All right. After Sigrid.
Shine.
layer action.
I forgot about it.
I didn't do it on the last one, Josh. I forgot.
Don't
So-
do 2 now. Don't do 2 now. Just
Doing 1.
That's not how D&D works, Bill. You can't just choose when you do things, okay?
When you sit over here, you sure can.
That's true. He's got a point.
All right. You can see the bear getting frustrated, just randomly slashing out, trying to like bite and chomp down and claw. It's getting hit and hurt. You can see its head moving around frantically. You hear its breath kind of picking up more and more, and it just lets out this loud, just ferocious roar, essentially. It causes you to kind of take a second and rethink what's going on. I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
You sure we can't do con instead?
It is wisdom.
But what if it was a common
So that ain't good. Oh, you know what?
If I need a
I do
fucking
get my Tides of
15, I'm
Chaos
going
back.
to cry.
Alright,
Real tears.
I'm gonna do Tides of Chaos because technically Billy hasn't told me if I've succeeded or failed yet.
Seems like you succeeded.
I'm hoping so. 21.
14.
11.
Fail.
16.
There you go.
20.
Success.
Hell yeah.
He didn't say whether or not mine was a failure or success.
You suck.
All right.
I was in between.
Which one are you? Did you fail or succeed?
I don't know, he didn't tell
Sigrid,
me.
Yep.
as you take that shot,
Yep.
you
I'm
kinda
running
let
away.
the arrow fly. You instantly become frightened of the bear as it lets out that loud roar. You start to see how large it looks like it's 10 feet bigger than it was. You can see blood just like dripping from its mouth. There's like a split second where it stops and is trying to like smell and look, and you feel like it's staring right at you even past
It
the
is.
blindness. You are frightened of the bear. Steiner.
I'm up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving forward, and I'm gonna head in the direction that. Well, actually, can you do more of a? Yeah, I'm gonna head in the direction that Sigrid started going.
Well, you don't want to follow me though.
15.
There's a hole on the ground right over there. Watch out for
Yeah,
it.
and as I'm running, I'm going to. You see like a purplish bit of energy begin to build, and he. You see like almost like a purple ethereal knife like flip, and he grabs it and chucks it towards the bear, and I'm going to cast Mind Sliver. So the bear needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Smart bear.
Very smart bear.
16.
Oh shit. Yeah, he saves. He still takes 1 point of psychic damage.
Damn.
Or no, that was the wrong dice. Hang on. I was looking at the other effect. 6 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And did I use all my movement already?
Right there where you are, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, if you can't. Oh, yeah, you're right
Yeah, I can
here.
see. All right, that's it.
Is that a first level spell?
No, this is a
No.
cantrip.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Got it.
Not busting yet.
Yep, I used my Tides of Chaos, so next spell is another Wild Magic Surge.
Alright, as you're moving forward, you go to pull like that knife out and like throw it, and it finds purchase, but you're standing in like where you're trying to traverse through, there's either like a wall of ice or a stone, or you get closer to the bear, so you're just kind of going through the middle of the stone and the ice wall where there's a little bit of snow kind of piled up, so you're trying to like pick your legs up a little bit and like get there. The snow itself right here is even just like mid-shin high probably, so it's not like you're having difficulty like real bad going through it, but it's enough to just cause a little inconvenience.
There's my turn.
Roadier.
New attack here. I'm gonna hit the bear.
New tech.
Whoa.
I'm at
I didn't see this one coming.
advantage and disadvantage, so
Are you recklessly attacking?
no. Hey, does a 15 hit?
Yes.
I'm like that.
It's not. He missed out on crit.
Okay, it's a 4.
That's because the time's different.
4 plus 5 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. 11 damage. I have to do that now so that I don't just say random numbers and then confuse myself.
And everyone else.
There's too many numbers I gotta keep track of.
Alright. Take the maul and just slam it up against like the head as it's coming like down towards you to bite again. Goes to like opens its mouth up, you just slam into the kind of back part of the head. You feel like with how much force you hit that it would probably just almost separate somebody's neck from their body, but it hits the bear, and the bear almost like moves into it in a way to where like it doesn't really move much.
If an enemy is prone, do ranged attacks have disadvantage?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, then I won't do that. I will give Kane temp HP.
Okay.
Yep. 7.
Only they were additive.
I feel like for something this size, I don't know, does that same rule apply? Like, because it's
I'd
kind
say
of
your
like
roll
a
would just be
huge,
straight. I
right?
would-
Because it's like a large creature.
Yeah, it's kind of odd for that. Yeah, I'd say if it does go prone, like you're not gonna get advantage per se.
Right.
I don't know though, because it's like not
I would-
moving, you know. I'd say it would be advantage for everyone.
Even the
Range attack.
I'm gonna use topple with them all.
Topple with the
Oh, with the weapon mastery thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gotta make
Is there a size restriction on that?
I don't think so.
No.
I was just looking at it. I can get.
It's in the new book. It's right there.
I don't know if it any of that stuff.
You missed out.
New, huh?
So you missed out on all this stuff.
New book, and I still got the fuck. I still
Well, I
flip
have
right to the
to
right
change
page.
like half my character in
Uh,
order to use it.
If you hit a creature, if you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
And it's con?
It is con.
Interesting. It's a little weird.
You gotta stir yourself to not fall.
8 plus the ability modifier.
Not great. 10.
Needed a 15. Fall over, bear.
Alright.
Haha, bear falls over.
Ha.
He can barely
Whoa!
stand and
Barely stand.
Did not like how that bear was positioned.
Whoa.
Get ready!
When you hit it in the head, it doesn't really seem to move much, but you duck down underneath, like where the leg is, put the handle through to the other side, grab, and just like yank, causing the arm to kind of pull out and fall, and the bear hits the ground. Alright. Okay.
After I let the first arrow loose, I'm gonna take the staff and I'm gonna kind
The
of
flanking rolls and such?
Huh?
Same flanking rolls? Is that
No,
right?
it's cumulative advantages
Yes.
and disadvantage.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab it again, swish it around, aim it down. A bolt of green energy goes towards the bear
Okay.
as I cast a guiding bolt on him.
Alright.
Triple advantage.
So look at the bear you just hit.
You have a +2 as well as the advantage.
22.
We have the second advantage.
he's
On
guiding
roll.
bolting him.
3.
So it's knocked over, and he's giving advantage to everyone, including spell attacks,
I do 11 radiant damage,
or including range attacks.
and then with my bonus action,
11?
after I'm holding the bow or the staff and I aim it
Spirit
down, the
fire.
bolt of energy comes out. I hold it up, rear back again, take another ranged attack with
I think it
my
would actually
starry form.
because he's laying down.
Well, he just said while you were gone that we get
It's
advantage.
so big. That
Oh,
that could, yes.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
That was my question before I knocked him.
Oh, okay.
19?
Did you +4 it?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
It is. I think you should be allowed to roll 4 dice instead, personally. That is a perfect hit. 8 plus
A million.
5, 13 more radiant damage.
Alright.
Dude, this guy does damage.
I guess when he's not being a
Yeah, when I'm not getting mashed into the fucking ground.
Yeah, sounds
Turning
like,
into shredded fucking beef, dude.
sounds like a you problem.
Taking the staff, you point it, and the green bolt flies out, slamming into him, causing him to have a more of a brighter green glow than he did already. After you shoot that, you kind of flip it to the other hand and then shoot a bolt of energy again with the bonus action, causing that to fly forward. The bear's like kind of trying to get itself up from the ground, and you're just shooting bolts of energy into it.
I might start fighting you guys. This feels like bullying.
Go ahead. Start
Kane,
fighting
you're
us.
up.
we can barely see him.
So as he falls over, get the height advantage over him now. And
That's
I'm
great.
gonna let out a roar and do the giant's might, so I'm gonna become large.
I want stay
Okay.
here. No, I want you can have it. I want stay.
As I now tower over him, I will swing down at him.
I'll sit like this. I don't want it now.
Sit in both chairs.
I pulled it out
Like
from
2
Dre's
advantages, 1
feet.
disadvantage. Or no.
This isn't even comfortable.
Stuff like that now.
17.
Now I'll feel bad if I don't if I put my leg up.
Come back.
11,
Next time,
16 damage.
16?
Yep. And then while he's still on the ground, I'm just gonna lay into him with an action surge and attack again.
Good call.
Got a stool under my desk.
23.
I do too. It's kind of a requirement.
I used to have one, and I wish I still had one. It broke.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
17 damage on that one.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
This dude's bigger than the bear.
Damn.
He's big as hell. You could straight up punch him.
Are you one
Alright,
size
you watch
larger?
as Kane grows in
Well, now I gotta
size.
wear it
This is the
large.
first time you guys have actually seen him do it.
I did
You-
a harpy fight.
yeah, there's just nobody around to
Oh,
watch
sorry.
that could actually happen.
Did
So
you
you
do
can
it? Because
see-
nobody was there to see it.
A bunch of, like, over his arm, he doesn't have, like,
You can do it.
any skin, like, visible, but you can see these runes almost, like, project themselves outside of his body. They're, like, runes of strength and, like, kind of these older runic symbols. And you watch as they kind of envelop his form, they do, like, this quick burst of energy around him, causing him to grow in size. You can see everything, including, like, the great sword hit, everything that he's wearing, and then the blade strikes that he takes. You can see that
Everything.
he almost looks like he's moving, like, slowly with the hits, but he's still moving at the same speed. It's just the size kind of makes it look a bit odd. All right.
Next level, we can get large together. Be kind of sick.
Nice.
And then I can do twin spell and large, and you can both be huge.
I can be huge late. I become huge at level 18, I think.
Can't you win? We're making you a big boy. You're gonna be a T-Rex being big boy.
If we ever need to take over a castle, you're a war machine.
You're a siege weapon.
Let's go up to the wall. Just
Yeah.
It's like the giant.
Just give you a giant hammer.
They're rated Marine Corps.
Worse. Use this dude as a bridge.
Okay, and then the bear is next. The bear's gonna stand
About
up.
that. I kill him.
At this point now, you are kind of over like where the bear's head's kind of sitting because he's kind of low. But when he takes his head up to like get closer to you, like you're basically like eye level to where you guys are just like these two behemoth creatures. You're just kind of like. Okay.
I think he might be hitting you now.
That's fair.
It's okay, I can keep pumping you full of temp
The
HP
bear
for some
at
reason.
this point, you can see,
Ignores you two and
is
goes right.
pretty
for
feet up. As it gets up, it was still facing towards Brodier, but it has definitely noticed Kane, so it kind of gets in this middle in between. Starts taking claws out between the two of you. He's gonna do.
Cast claws.
He's gonna do
This bear knows some moves.
2
Throw
claws
some-
at
throw some
Kane and then 1 at Brodier.
He's a world champion bare knuckle boxer.
Free attacks now?
He doesn't miss though. He doesn't
I
miss.
actually missed one of the claw attacks on the last one because you did 1 bite in the claw or 3 claws.
Are they bad
I'm wearing
jokes?
banishment.
Are they bad jokes? Yes. Does he miss? No.
That's true.
Got her by 18 and 14 both to hit you.
14 misses.
Okay. And then an 18 to hit Brodier.
Is 18 to hit you, Jared? 18? Yes, it does.
That's 8 damage to you.
Take 1. Oh, it would be 1 by 2 extra.
And 9 damage to you, Brodier.
Like a raging. Does rage still work the same? You still take half damage?
I think so.
These nerds.
I'll do piercing and slashing.
Yeah.
You can see the bear getting like frustrated and starting to just like slash out as much as it can.
You don't have to take damage anymore. Your rage is still there.
I am still angry. You can also rage stealth.
Stuff like rage.
You can use your strength to stealth while you're raging. Yeah,
Yeah, you can just use a bonus action now to extend it. But making an attack also extends it. Up to 10 minutes? That's pretty sick.
Reach forever.
Probably what it was before.
Okay. Sigrid, you are up.
I guess I'm running away, right?
Yeah.
Does he need to make a save?
You can still make attacks against him.
Can I?
I believe so. You just have to move.
I just
away.
can't move towards them.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while within line of sight of the source,
Oh.
and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
Not if you play fucking
Well, he has
Boulder's
fairy
Gate.
fighters, so I have straight roll, right?
Boulder's Gate, you can't do shit. You just stare at him.
Who got the guiding bolt advantage attack?
I know himself.
Oh, you
I
did.
used it on
Okay,
myself.
got it.
Scammer, dude.
That makes sense. That's right.
He really scammed us.
Yep.
out of
So
that.
you're just at a
Straight roll.
straight roll.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Let's go.
Dogs.
13.
I had him
Everyone's
pretty
chilling.
low.
That's supposed to under the table.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Low roll for me. 13. It's 13.
Sorry. 13.
I
Yes.
think- I was gonna say, I think I hit with 13.
13 hits.
Mine hit with 15.
You guys think killing a bear that can end Viking society as a whole
11.
will give us a milestone?
Damn.
Yep,
Okay.
Not since we just got one.
that's it.
You want to move further away, or are you staying where you are?
I'm staying where I am.
Okay.
Do I get a save?
No, it just goes away right on this next one.
Oh, okay.
Filter to only show the new spells.
It is going to be another lair action, though. Okay. So just remember the number that I give you.
Almost?
Yeah. Brody, you're going to be 1. 2.
Two.
3, 4, 5. 6 will be nobody.
2. Can I be 6 also?
4, 3, 1. Need to make dex save.
Can I see it coming?
Yes.
Didn't fucking help, but I feel like I rolled worse with advantage.
Welcome to my
It's
life.
the specific dice thing.
Fail.
21.
Yeah, that's it.
21.
It's a dice cycle. The metal dice. I got an 8.
8.
You got advantage, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else has experienced
I
the
wish it helped
barbarian advantage bad luck that I incurred for
Maybe
multiple
you need
years.
triple advantage.
I've seen triple advantage. It makes it so much worse.
2 damage.
You statistically have a higher chance of rolling a 20,
Oh, I
but
was
you
supposed
also
to-
statistically have a higher chance of
That's
not
10
rolling a
damage.
20.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wait,
rolled
is
the
it one
saves
attack
and
or
then you
one
switched
take
dice and you
damage?
rolled like an after.
It's when you take damage.
Oh, okay, so 10 damage.
It's
I
definitely-
forgot to do the extra 2 damage, but I've been hit twice
Remember now.
with
Okay.
6 damage.
As you guys
I'm
are
just
sitting here,
dying.
the bear once
Same.
more lets out this roar, but this roar, you're not really going to be frightened anymore by the bear. You still have the potential to be, but it's not as easy, essentially. But this roar that he kind of lets out is just one, again, out of frustration. You see the whole entire thing start to shake, and you can see bits of ice breaking from the ceiling and falling down onto the floor. Kane, you go to get out of the way, but it's a little tough, and it just slams into your shoulder, like just falls from the ceiling and hits it and causes you to almost fall down. It actually does cause you to fall down. You do get knocked prone.
Oh, damn!
I cast anti-knocked prone. It
Ruin
stands
your
it
you
back
as
up.
well. It like hits into your
Aw.
chest. As it hits though, you like catch it as you're falling, and it hurts, but you like almost soften the brunt of it. Like you catch it from the ceiling, the maul falls next to you. You take the ice and like throw it off, grab the maul, and then as you're like going to like look up, you can see the bear standing above you as well. So now it will be Steiner's turn.
All right.
Did I take any damage from that?
Can I? Is that like a ledge behind me?
This up here? Yeah, a little bit.
I guess I meant more to the, more that way. Oh no, I'm gonna run back towards that big rock there.
This one here?
No.
Where, like, Sigurd is?
Yeah, kind of over where he is.
This way.
Yeah, I'll climb up there. That's good.
There's 20 right there.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and fire a chaos ball.
Okay.
Is he still fairy fired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the ice falls from the ceiling, you just move out of the way, basically.
23 to hit.
Hits.
And D8, D6. Same thing, purple one to determine damage type. This is going to be psychic damage,
Okay.
and he's taking 15. And also, I wild magic surge.
Surging magically. He is trying to get real close to you, so that when he blows up,
Honestly,
he at
it
least
wasn't on
thinks
purpose. I kind
This
of.
is where the fireball centered on you happens.
Yeah. How much? What's your max health?
enough.
Enough to survive, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Challenge accepted. Alright. Well, I guess I can roll. 48. So, you and up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you have the invisible condition for 1 minute. This invisibility ends on a creature immediately after it makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts the spell. I guess I'll do myself and Sacred. Because we're the only people within 30 feet, so.
Alright. I don't have anything really to make you visible.
Dude,
Oh, wait, I do.
Oh, don't do
Wait a
that. Don't do that, bro.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
never
all the
mind,
secrets!
Never mind.
This guy's good.
Yeah, he's a pro.
I was like, bro, you are going to lose them.
They were over here.
I'm over here dragging
I'm going
shit.
this. I'm just like.
Where is everyone?
Alright.
That's my next spell. Alright, that's my turn.
You shoot the bolt forward, and right after you shoot the
on the
bolt,
ground, too?
you can see your hand. It just disappears, and you're like trying to look, and then you're
I
like,
go, Sigrid!
you
And
go-
then he goes.
And then as you reach out towards him, you just hear his voice, and then you watch this surge of energy fly out from his hand, and you yourself turn invisible, and you're just like, but also just like, what the fuck?
I mean, you can't see me.
Giving him hand signals on where to go.
Steiner, after your turn, and you hit the bear with the chaos bolt.
Oh no.
The bear himself.
He's going to enrage.
Turns invisible too.
It's fairy fire.
Anti-fairy fire.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be the easiest way for me to do this.
Oh no.
He blows up.
Whatever is happening right now is not what you think is happening right now. That
Whoa, this is really happening right now.
Oh my god, he's
What the
becoming a
fuck?
cube!
See that?
God is moving things
He's
around.
becoming a zombie bear.
Whoa, he's becoming a tentacle monster.
Oh, I've seen shows
For
like
air.
Yeah.
Briar?
It's a fancy bear.
that. Whoa!
Just putting this over here.
And that's not happening.
No.
Okay.
That
I'm an
bear is-
owl bear.
Whoa, he's
An invisible bear!
No! This is really happening, guys.
Brody, what was your initiative?
Bro, the orders.
Buckhead, what was your initiative?
7. No, 4.
4.
I had a 7.
Okay.
You turn the bear invisible.
Good thing
too,
we
you
went
didn't even
invisible, that's all I'm saying.
The bear's fairy fired. He can't go invisible.
Unless he casts anti-fairy fire.
All right, Brody, it is your turn.
He wipes all the phage
I will
off him.
stand up. And then,
Get this goo off me.
surprise, I'm gonna hit him.
What?
No, you see it
No
coming.
Is
way!
it every turn that you do 10 HP, or is it just as a bonus action you can elect to do it?
Oh, shit, you're right.
It's every turn, isn't it?
Cave, you get 8 temp HP.
I'm the tank.
Boosted.
That lasts for how long?
Forever. Until the fight ends.
I'll make sure. See, what is that? What did I write that?
It does actually say if we end the fight and you have temp HP, it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It does say that.
He's still fairy fired, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a 21. He takes 6, 11, 13 damage.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. This time, as you, like I said, the boulder falls onto your chest. You kind of take it, throw it up, reach, grab the maul, and as you're like picking yourself up, the bear turns to like look at you. And as it turns to look at you, just smack it across the head with the maul as hard as you possibly can. You can feel the impact of it, and you feel like it should be just like breaking bone or causing the bear to fly away, basically, with how hard you're hitting it, because you're just trying to beat it to death, basically. But it's just taking the hits.
Cool.
All right.
Maybe he's friendly.
Next is the bear.
Bear cave. Why is the
Wait, the bear upped his initiative?
What's a different one?
It said.
Why is the bear's
It's
name
gonna
Bear Cave?
bite Brodier.
Bear complicated.
No. I can't see that.
That's a natural 20.
I actually dodged natural 20s.
Yeah.
That wasn't with the. It doesn't matter if it was with advantage anyways. You're reckless. And I hit a 20 anyways. Okay.
So is it a natural 20 or not?
It is a natural 20.
Okay.
I don't know why I was even asking if you
Yeah.
recklessly attacked.
How many
I just-
stones is endurance?
Okay. What does that do? What does that do? I don't know what that does, dude.
He doesn't either. That's why he's rolling still.
Yeah, I actually. D12 plus con off an attack.
Oh, okay.
Actually, tell me
Tell him the damage.
the damage.
Read what it says.
You just
I-
roll and subtract from the amount of damage.
It's the same thing Stone's endurance has done since Goliath existed.
Duh.
Do you know the
Yeah.
damage first, or you just do it? You're doing it either way.
I don't think it
It's,
matters.
Yeah, I already called it. I'm doing it. I just want to know.
Does that happen?
Solid 10.
Does that happen after the
Wait, no,
damage is
sorry, I
done?
have an ability here.
Or before? I guess it really wouldn't matter. Maybe it's a book. Well, no, it wouldn't. Goliath?
Yeah.
Did you switch to
Okay, it's
the-
32. I forgot the ability here.
Bro said it's 10, and then Bro said it's 32.
It's 32.
Oh, whoa! You see the, all the planes?
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Would the Stone's endurance go before or after the halving?
That's what I want to know. I'm trying to find it, but this is a new book.
What does Stone's Endurance say?
I might also not have the updated description
I think
there. If it is
I think
updated.
races would probably be
I
before
found the line.
classes, right?
They're after
Should
now.
be
Oh.
Classes are.
the Stone, yeah.
They want the focus on.
You take it and reduce the damage by that total.
Okay, do it before you have it.
Oh my. What even is my con?
You get an
Yeah. I reduce it by 10.
8. That's good.
Okay, so 22, you take 11.
11.
You're also bleeding.
You're bleeding.
Dead.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
You, wait, so that's actually, you take 13 because of the 2 cold damage.
That's true.
Alright.
Okay. You also need to make a con save.
Bro,
Is
hey,
there enough stuff on this attack?
hey, calm down. Wait a second. 21.
21?
Actually, it's 24. 23. That's how numbers work. If you add 2, it doesn't go up 3.
Alright. And then he's going to take a claw attack at Kane.
Finally.
Advantage.
$22 to hit.
Yes.
I was feeling bad for the bear, and then he hit
12
me with
points of
fucking-
slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage.
This time the bear bites again, but this time it actually finds a little bit of purchase on your torso. You can feel the crunch of your ribs almost, and it causes you to almost drop them all, but you just reach and try to grab the mouth, like pull it apart because it's digging in so deeply. You can feel the one crunch that's like right underneath one of your ribs is just bleeding heavily. You can see the blood just pooling and splashing out onto the floor.
How's your HP?
You alive?
About. It's lower than half.
Treated.
That's 21.
Fuck pass, you're up.
I got at least 2 more turns if he doesn't crit me again.
I'm casting my spells at you next.
Unless this bleed fucking annihilates me.
You're bleeding?
I am bleeding.
What was the bleed do? Take extra damage?
Just at the start of every turn, he takes a d6.
So a d6 plus 2?
D6 of what?
Damage.
Yeah, but
It's-
like.
Just call it
Necrotic?
Necrotic.
Typeless.
Yeah.
It's you're getting fucked up damage, buddy.
If like randomly it's a piercing.
Taking
Oh,
d off.
we might be able to heal it
Um,
with healing spells.
How far is he away from me?
69 feet.
Nice.
420 inches.
10 feet.
And also, how far up am I?
Like
16
10 feet.
I can do.
Delusive skills are crazy.
I can do feather ball if you want to run and jump.
Snap your ankles.
30. Can I get to him in a single move? Can I get behind him so I'm out of range of the bear, but within range of him?
Oh, if you're only 10 feet up, I'm not casting feather ball.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna. I see him get just whomped by the bear,
100%.
and I'm gonna kind of slide off the side of the cliff there and run over to him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
This guy does it all.
Yeah.
That's our damage dealer and our healer.
He hasn't even wild shape yet.
Oh, my starting form is my wild shape.
Oh, right.
Lucky for you, I rolled like shit.
That doesn't sound like lucky for me.
Lucky for
He's talking to
you.
Billy.
Yeah.
Plus let's say you
2
heal 8.
Oh, that's not bad.
Pretty good.
That's effectively 16.
True. Thank you, sir.
And then I run down, I touch him, and then I kind of lean back behind him and around, and I shoot another arrow.
Okay.
2 natural 19s.
Hold it. But it hits. You're not gonna.
Yeah, it would have been much more than 26. 6 plus 11 radiant.
I didn't see what that said.
I didn't see it. I saw the word bear.
I see what it said.
What did it
I
say?
saw what it said.
I'm not saying it.
Okay.
It said this bear's gonna fucking kill you. 11 radiant damage.
He clicked and he goes, oh shit.
All right.
Stayed where it was at the beginning. Nobody's even been back there. I should have just stayed where I was at the beginning.
Unless the troll gets mad, we're making too much noise.
No, he's fine. He's chilling.
He knows
All right,
what's good.
Kane.
He said, I don't mess with that bear.
He also said, you do you, buds.
Yeah.
I'm assuming lesser restoration will not cure the bleeding.
The bleeding is gone. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I think the,
Uh,
I was gonna say, I think the magical healing.
The healing
probably
bit.
Just making sure.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Get back up. Yell right back into this bear's face and swing at him. You have advantage.
I can't see you on the other side of the bear, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can.
Got an 11.
That
Is he
motherfucker's
not
huge.
fairy fired anymore?
11 misses.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I haven't taken any damage.
So I'll second wind.
Good idea.
So I'll heal D10.
You better
Is
hope
that
the
still
bear's
what the
reach
same
isn't
one?
10 feet.
It might be.
Really about to kill you. He said,
I got a lot of HP still.
Plus my roll.
Yeah, but he likes to focus you.
That was one time. Small sample size. When we get
There's
to n
always a
equals
second
like
time.
20 or 30, and it keeps happening,
Alright.
statistically
That's all
significant,
good.
you know.
You go to swing as you get up after like yelling at the bear.
It's like really awkward. Something really big. It's like being a turtle or something getting up.
We have to roll you.
just sitting on his back, like,
Alright, he's gonna
just put your
claw
arms to the
you.
side.
He's gonna claw Kane, then Brodier, then Volkash.
Uh-oh.
I knew
That's-
it.
So 26 to hit Kane.
a 4 to hit Rodier. Doesn't hit.
14. 40.
17 to hit Brodier.
That'd be hitting.
And a 22 to hit Volkash.
That'd be major.
12 damage to Brodier. 13 to Kane.
15
13 damage.
And another 13 to Vulcan. Bear just goes into a frenzy of slashes, takes the first one right across Kane's chest. As you were kind of like swinging wide with the blade, it just follows up and goes right across the chest. As it's like actually following through and coming down, it slams the claw into Brodier and then lands on all fours once more before it takes the other claw after like hitting Brodier, causing him to like almost fall. You just being right there, it slashes right above him and like gets you across the chest a little bit.
You gotta make a concentration check.
You're right.
Oh shit.
I just had to make a DC 10.
Focus.
Was it less
Or
than
half
10
the
damage?
damage.
Yeah.
It was.
It's either
You just need a
10 or
10.
half the
10.
damage.
Yeah, you just need a 10 at least.
Oh. Well, I took what, 13 damage?
So you need a 10.
Yeah, but it's a minimum.
Yeah.
10,
I got it.
Good.
Yep.
You picked that dice up real fast.
It was a 12!
Huh.
You get satisfied.
He was like,
Cigarette, it is your turn.
I actually
Yep,
was able
got
to
it.
read it, dude.
Got it.
Yep, made
Right
it. Bro, you didn't even look down.
Somewhere there.
He's like, yeah, I got a natural 20.
That's an extra.
Oh, I'm
Did
hit
he throw his dice?
Oh shit. You know,
We're
do I get to use
invisible.
my
I'm
weapon
shooting
mastery
him,
on
man.
my greatsword?
Yeah.
And then he still takes 5 damage even though I missed. So I got the grace property. It takes damage equal to my
He
able
said,
modifier.
I don't
look at
care
the
if I
weapon
miss,
mastery.
you're taking damage.
Haha. Got him. Bitch.
Huh?
Okay.
Why you gotta
Sorry,
cry?
shoot, no.
Put the gun away.
Alright.
You got shooters out here, bro.
Invisibility goes away.
We still got advantage.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Summon aberration?
22.
Hits.
That's how
13.
all the bad, bad
Hits.
shit
Might not
happens.
have it.
Our damage.
Dude.
So 13
Same
damage.
class if you get lucky.
I only have one
Oh.
attack right now.
More than that one. It's a
Thank you for
weakness,
getting
but I'm
everybody
taking a
does.
feat for that.
Soon it'll be more. That's it.
Alright, do you want to move it all or you stay there?
It's
Stand.
crazy that I don't
Okay.
get some today.
Next page.
Alright. Bear gets hit with an arrow and roars very loud once more.
Being like
Number
something
2.
you get.
Oh, I'm number
Oh,
2.
Number 6, nobody
That
gets
would
hit.
be
And
feet.
number 2 again.
Yeah.
Do I have to do
Two
2 of them?
Yes.
You're getting 2
Two
pieces.
dex saves.
What happens to me? Oh, 2 dex saves?
Yes.
This ain't gonna go well.
No, it'll go great. You got this.
One of them I think I succeeded with
You
a
fucking better.
20, and then the other one. Ooh, did I use Tides of Chaos
Probably gonna
again?
get weapon mastery killing.
Yeah, probably.
It wasn't that much damage, but
Okay, 7 for the second
7
one.
fail.
was it something
Okay.
else?
Where you're standing, even though you are invisible,
Somehow.
the cave itself kind of starts shaking,
Mhm.
and it seems like most of the rocks over in this area are kind of
Weapon
loose.
mastery.
Do you become?
Gives
Do
you
you
weapon
want to
mastery.
take damage?
I'll double
Four
check.
weapons.
I'll double check the
Just like when
table,
you take an action.
but I think it's only if I'm doing something. Let me see. 48. The invisibility ends on a creature. Immediately after it makes an attack, deals damage, or casts a spell.
Okay, so you're still invisible.
Yeah, up to a minute.
Just this huge cluster of rocks fall from the ceiling over in this area after the bear roars. Sigrid, all you hear is like a as one of the rocks fall. You get out of the way of the one because you can hear it and see it. You see one fall a little bit off the ways, kind of rolls off the wall. Another one's falling like directly down onto you, and you take a couple of steps back before one just like clips you in the shoulder, causing you to fall down.
That's
You
out of
are
place.
knocked prone, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And now it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna invisibly get up.
Okay.
Nobody knows you got up.
Nobody knows he fell down.
True. You don't even tell us.
He's on the snow. There's just this
That's true. Honestly, I think I'm gonna start heading back to the entrance we came from.
Okay. I have to reveal you so I can see how far it is, but I'll
Okay.
make you invisible again.
That's fine.
you got 15 feet.
Right, because I stood up.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna stay invisible for now.
You could just leave. We would never know.
Yeah.
True.
Then just come back toward the end.
You guys done with this guy yet? Everybody's dead. Yeah, that's it.
Brody.
Did you take word casting when you were over there? Did you take word casting? You got a stat increase now with it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. All feats come with one. Intelligence, wisdom, or charisma go up by one.
That's
I'm
they
gonna
touch
hit
still
him.
in there.
I'm taking
Yeah.
charisma.
Gonna hit him in his left
Yeah.
eye.
Your stat increase if it didn't give you one last time.
I did.
That's cool.
Get a one spell plus mystic stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm
The
19
enchantment or divination.
charisma. Boy.
23.
Cool.
Wait, is tough come with the village marker?
The origin feet, I don't know if it does.
No, what the origins do. No.
Yeah, trying to
Get tough for
steal shit. The farmer has tough, by the way, in the new background.
You're constantly reading hay bales.
You say constantly eating hay bales?
Eating.
Oh, I was like, I don't know.
That's why they're so tough.
You got that tough mouth, boy.
You got it.
Mouth,
yeah.
boy.
What does that even imply?
18 damage.
18 damage.
I'm not fucking around anymore, bear.
Double wides.
This time the bear kind of turns towards you. You take the maul and swing it from the top and just slam up at the middle of the shoulder blades almost. Causes the bear to drop its head onto the ground and then picks its head back up and then bites out towards you.
I forgot to give. I give Voltash 9 temp HP.
21 to hit you, bro dear.
He's hitting me?
The bear,
That's
yeah.
messed up.
It's not his turn.
It is.
It is now. He made it his turn.
He goes twice.
It hits.
Make a con save.
Oh,
He
good,
uses
man.
3 legendary actions to broke.
A con save?
Yeah.
12.
You remember the plan? This is part of it.
He dying?
You take
At
8
least he's
points of
gonna revive
slashing.
me.
8 points.
This fucking taking an extra 2 damage is actually fucking me up, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be the biggest problem, but it is whooping my ass.
You want me to set you on fire?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
You're not resistant to fire anymore, though, are you?
You know, but I won't be cold anymore.
A little bit of damage to not take a little bit of damage.
Alright, the bear, as it bites out, finds good purchase on you. You can see as it bites, it gets the other side of your body than it did previously, because you kind of swung and where it was left over after you hit it. It goes sideways and kind of bites and almost picks you up a little bit before you take the maul, the butt end of it, and smack it up against the side of its head, causing it to drop you and shake its head. And after it does that, it just reaches behind you and then claws Baktesh. 21 to hit also. $16 points of slashing damage.
I'm high key, maybe low key, 15 HP.
Huh.
Same.
That's basically 30.
That's true.
Minus the cold damage. Wait, did you get bleeding?
Did you take that damage?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn.
I am going to change my starry form.
Okay.
To a different starry form.
Yes.
Starry form
It's gonna go from archer to chalice.
Okay.
It's a cup.
And then, if I move, am I going to produce an opportunity attack?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I'm not going to leave the range, but I'm going to move to him.
Pivoting.
You're gonna do
Pivot.
He's gonna move up next to the bear.
Yeah.
it like this.
I'm going to, like, move next to Kate.
Like that.
Yeah.
Large.
Oh, no.
No, I'm larger
I'm
than
gonna
another
chuck
way.
the bear across the cave.
Come on,
Let me
Kane.
double
You can
check
do
this. Let me double check this.
Alright,
Sorry,
I'm
sorry,
going to
it's
cast another second level Cure
I'm zooming
Wounds
by.
on my boy. And the Mark of the Chalice gives me additional healing.
Nice.
Also, not great. 8, 11, 21 HP.
Not great.
Damn, what the fuck?
Bro! 21.
I have
Yeah.
30 health.
That's a
over
fucking
2/3.
good heal, dude. Holy shit.
I get 1d8 or 2d8 from Cure Wounds plus my spellcasting ability modifier, and then the Chalice gives me an additional d8 plus an additional Wisdom modifier on top
Jesus
of that.
Christ.
So I get
Bro, you only
3d8
for
plus
8,
10.
man.
Well, I didn't change the Chalice. I didn't realize how bad it was out here. All right.
I'm out here fucking dying, bro.
He said, please, I've taken 100 damage already.
I'm hitting Steiner up when I get home. That boy about made me 80 potions.
You can see the deep wounds across your chest from the claw just instantly close up, and you're not really even sure what exactly caused it, but you look down and you can see Bobcash taking his hand, kind of like waving it back and forth as this green, almost silverish blue energy also kind of mixed goes across the wounds on your chest, and just kind of like a nod of acknowledgement before you get back into the fight there. And it is your turn.
I could have chosen to split that up too, but I just chose to put on you. Sorry.
That's fair.
He'll
No,
get,
that's
he'll get the
fair.
next one. He'll be good.
You
He'll
are
get the next
following.
attack.
You are following the game plan. Jared
18.
dies. Jared gets revived. Jared dies.
It's not revenge. Don't worry.
It's revenge. Oh, you missed Billy's spoilers, didn't you?
Forgot these become 3 out of
Yeah.
roll them anymore.
Jared
no.
dies.
Yeah,
Like a magic item that does 100 k.
Oh, there you
15
go.
damage.
You could just read that
A
real quick.
million damage per hit.
How much damage? So
15
15.
kills Jared every time.
Ultimately kill Jared.
I am noticing one thing. It does say kill Jared and not Bro Deer. So am I dying here?
Who knows?
Just pulled out a gun.
Whoa.
This bitch will do a million damage.
That is a million damage.
Good thing we're not live right now.
Apologies to the
That'd
two
be
people.
great.
In game.
Yeah.
That's how you can rub it.
Yeah. Aiming a gun at
I
someone
don't know.
real life garbage.
In-game.
In game.
That's my turn.
There was.
All right.
I just missed it.
Blade finds purchase like right on the kind of back half of it, like you're almost carving into like the rear hind legs. You can feel like you're striking with great force, but it's still not like you feel like you would just cleave like a normal person or even a bear, like good enough to where it would almost like take a limb off. But you're just like digging in. The blade probably only goes about that far in. It's causing like deep gouges into it, but it's just a strong, hardy creature. Bear again.
There.
Turn. You're gonna claw Brodier one. No, we're gonna claw Brodier twice.
Yeah.
Desmond's already in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like.
We just might get an eye roll, but he's chill.
Both claw attacks against Brodier. This one is a 17.
You say
and
both at me.
Yeah. Lowest is a 17.
Hey, I'm cooked, bro. I'm out
I'll
of here.
use a reaction. I'm going to invoke my Claw Rune to redirect the attack to me.
Okay.
When a creature you see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, I can
I'll start crying.
use a reaction to change the target to another creature within 30 feet, other than the attacher.
Alright. The third claw was going towards you though, so.
That would be 30.
Roll that
Or
too.
28.
You only get to use that once per day.
Or something. I can only use the rune once, but I could like do multiple clouds.
Oh.
But I have one cloud and one
Did
fire.
14 hit you?
No.
No? Okay, so this is the one. You guys are each getting hit by one. The first claw comes barreling down
He
towards you,
missed an
Brody.
attack?
What's that?
He missed an attack finally?
Yeah, against the
I got AC.
12 damage to the first one on Brodier. The second one goes to swing down towards him as well. As it goes to swing down, you just kind of can see that he's just tore up, like he's just bleeding heavily. You take your hand quickly and just like push it outwards where this glyph of like a cloud or wind comes out from it, causing the bear's claw to just like swing up towards you. And you take 11 points of slashing damage. Sigrid.
Oh, you're visible.
I am. I shot him last round.
Nice.
Doing it again.
Okay.
We still have very clear.
Hold on, I gotta roll for it from the last time I took damage.
Check it.
That's 11.
We're good.
Cheating.
Okay. We shoot. 18.
Hits.
And the difference between the door being closed and open is
8.
actually crazy.
8 damage.
That's
8
wild.
damage?
Yeah.
Alright, another arrow flies off. You can see that the bear itself, not even just from its mouth blood pouring, but there's just like blood dripping from its sides, its back, its mouth, like up near its face. Where the arrows are finding purchase, you can see like slight, like glistening trickles of blood coming from the sides of the bear. Several of them, even the ones that you haven't like shot at, like the arrows that were probably in there before from like all the movement and like getting hit, are starting to like open up old wounds almost. When you look at it too, you can see some of them are like so calloused and scarred around the arrows that they're just like a part of the bear now.
Even if he kills us, he's still gonna remember us for the rest of his life.
Number 5.
It's me.
Number 2. Number 1. Dex save.
I'm trying to figure out my turn. Don't leave me alone. Oh, that's gotta be good. I hope. Dex?
Yep.
God, I hope 17's enough.
A 15.
17.
16? Okay, all three of you 16. You can see almost like this
Rogers.
line, the bear's kind of in this like line on top of the ceiling of where all of these rocks are. It's just kind of lined up like evenly with like Sigrid, Steiner, and Brodier, to where they like kind of crumble down like in a row and start to like break off and fall. I think you're like right, you're close enough. Like right down this path, like right here, a bunch of these rocks start to fall from the ceiling, and you guys just kind of get out of the way and duck as best as you can. The rocks kind of break and crumble on the ground. The ice, you can hear it shattering and breaking across the floor. Steiner, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna move 30 feet again towards the entrance we came in at. That's really good. Yeah, I'll do another chaos ball.
Okay. Be another wild magic surge after, right?
I don't believe I've used.
Oh, you haven't used that, right?
There it is.
Or is it just until you get it? Wait, how many do you hit? How
I
does it
can
work
keep.
now?
I can keep using Tides of Chaos as long as I've. So I get it back anytime I cast sorcery spell and make a roll on the wild magic table, or take a long rest.
Okay.
But I can
Got it.
keep getting it back. At least that's what it seems like to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
I haven't like looked at it too in depth. I know it's different. That's all.
I can still roll though to
Yeah.
see if it goes off.
Yeah.
Like it used to.
Alright, this is gonna for sure miss. But no, I already rolled with advantage. Yeah, that misses. It's gonna be a 5.
Okay.
Dang.
You are revealed.
But I still have to roll for wild magic search.
I actually don't have to anymore. It says you can roll.
I'm gonna do it every time.
You think if I take a bite out of the bear, it'll heal me?
All good. 16.
Maybe.
I am going in reverse order now, though. Like 20, 19.
Oh shit.
Because it says on the D20 now as opposed to a 1. Searching.
Brodier.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm also.
I didn't see that coming.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm just. He made me visible.
Yeah, I made you visible.
It's okay, I'll kill him with this hit, and then he won't be able to kill me.
Very peculiar, yes.
Are you still very far? Oh, but you have disadvantage.
Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
That's a confidence thing.
Dang, if I roll like a 10 higher.
DC. Roll 11 and a miss.
12 damage.
Actually, that should be fine.
I'm also gonna pivot all the way to the backside.
Pivot.
He's trying to get into the backside.
All up in the backside.
Find a back door.
Here.
And I'm gonna crawl in.
Here.
Yeah.
You have 10 HP?
You know, I'm gonna topple him too. I'll only get 2. Topple him.
Oh, okay.
Going down. Maybe.
19.
He said. Who's more fucked up over there? You got 18? Is that what I'm looking at?
I got 15.
You got 15? We're
Oh,
going.
AC.
You guys better run in.
I got 22 if you're interested in that.
You got 5 temp HP, Voltash.
Thanks, pal.
Uh huh. He bought the 3 pieces right here.
Bing, bing, bing.
Well,
Triple kill.
if his action is multi-attack, it doesn't really matter if I do Tasha's mind because he can still just make his attack action.
He is up too.
Okay, it's about to wind up the claw and just spin in a circle.
Brody, you're at the end of your turn.
Oh,
I need you to
whirl
make a
it.
Constitution save with disadvantage.
No, bro.
He just.
Are you below your half? Are you below half of your max HP?
That's a crazy thing to ask.
It depends on what you mean by half HP.
So what's your max?
49.
What's that?
49.
Okay. Do you have less than 25?
I'm at 7.
Okay. So yes.
Those look pretty good.
12.
At disadvantage?
What the heck?
What?
He just told me. He just
Oh.
gave me disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he pointed at me and said, "You have disadvantage." I'm like,
You suck.
That's crazy.
Okay. Roll the dice.
Shred
Didn't even tell you what happened. He just said, okay.
Oh, nice. Good. Hey, good for you.
Why is he rolling so many?
You're gonna bite Kane and claw Boktesh. The bite at Kane.
This is.
D9.
17 to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, it's more than 20 to hit. Claw at Boktesh. 11.
Misses.
Okay.
Nice.
I need you to make a con save, Kane.
His isn't at disadvantage?
No.
I don't know why I wanted it to be a disadvantage. I'm sorry. You know what? You got a point. Brandon's right.
19.
I'm praying on everybody's downfall. He's right.
You write down that.
Ow. Well, fellas, got a
All right.
peculiar situation
You see
here.
the bear, kind of in between where all three of you are. Brodir, as you
Would
kind
an
of go
11
around-
have hit the bear?
You rolled no, an 11 doesn't hit.
Okay.
As
Still one
you
off.
rotate around, you're kind of limping. You can feel your body getting these like sharp, quick pains all throughout it as you're walking. You kind of like drop down onto all fours and then like pick yourself up as you're trying to stumble and get behind the bear. As Kane's standing in front of it, this huge, large form, the bear itself like turns to face you, and you're like lifting it up. It bites right into the midsection of your stomach and kind of picks you up, sets you back down, and then reaches out to go claw Boktash, but you like actually grab the bear like with one of your arms and just like pull it away from him to try to get it to not like claw him at all. Blood's still pretty heavily dripping from your midsection.
Oh,
Boktash, you are up.
I'm only allowed to cast
I'll
one
quit-
spell
I'll
per turn,
quit
correct?
right now. I'll never come
Is
back.
that how that works?
You think I
Only
can climb
cast
up with
one
and fucking put him in
spell
that
per
lock?
turn.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait until they get lower. Do that.
I don't know if I think
So
they're at
level
the
cure
perfect
wounds
HP
again?
for me to fuck up the thing and kill both of them.
You're like piloting the bear.
That's pretty good. You're gonna heal 16. And Jared's gonna heal 9.
Man, this guy's cool. Yeah. How did you become so cool?
He was born that way.
He's so cool he didn't even answer the question.
I'm
That's
trying to
great.
figure out what to do.
That's pretty
I don't think
That,
I can
that's
do
super cool.
Cool as fuck, dude.
Honestly, panic. Now's the time. I'm gonna try to do damage in this next turn.
Did you not heal yourself?
anything. No. I healed you and Trevor.
Damn, he's so cool.
He's so cool.
That's crazy. Didn't even
He's so dreamy.
I can't do anything with my bonus action, I don't think, so.
Misty Step.
No, I don't have any second level spell slots left. And I just cast a spell.
I think you cast it for free with the.
I already
the
cast
trade.
it my once.
Can you
Yeah.
twin spell Misty Step?
How would they even?
That's my turn.
Misty Leap.
Okay,
Musty Step.
Kane, you are up.
Leaves it behind a stink cloud.
You can see the bear is very hurt, but still has no give.
So are they.
Yeah. And he keeps fucking me up. I'm
He's
just
barely
angrily chopping into this guy.
Okay.
Chop his dick off. Twist his dick. 17.
Hits.
Bear and the fence. It's the other thing that smacks.
Oh,
Three.
yeah.
He's like walking sideways.
12, 17 damage.
17.
Yep.
Flops
Okay.
on the ground.
You get fucking hit.
So we gotta kick him in
This
the
time the
nuts.
bear facing you,
Oh.
you just take the blade and just stab it into the shoulder. As you stab it into the shoulder, it actually buries pretty deep, like halfway up the blade, and the blade being the size it is a sizable wound. Once you pull the blade out, you watch this just vat of blood just like splash out and then start to slowly ooze from the shoulder. Every now and then a little bit of it kind of like shoots out as he moves his shoulder, kind of like just takes the claws and goes up towards you and just like
I'm gonna second wind again, because now we can do it twice.
I lied. I cast Shillelagh with my bonus action.
okay.
Heal for 7.
You can cast a spell and a cantrip.
3 claw attacks against you, Kane.
But they all miss.
One is a natural 20.
I lied. Don't have to bring it to anymore.
One is a 25.
At
And
level
one is
6,
a 10.
I'm gonna be able
One
to prevent
miss.
those.
Okay, one miss.
Good night, brother.
For me.
Crit. You are bleeding.
He's bleeding too.
Mm,
33 damage from the crit.
I'm down. So the second attack, give me a fail, then fail, yes.
Yeah, the third attack.
Missed.
The third one that missed, we'll just say that was the first one. That makes more sense. Are you still a large boy when you go down?
or do you shrink?
So it'll last for a minute. Don't say anything about stop.
No shrinkage.
I mean, I know what happens when I go down. That's all I'm saying.
You shrink.
Alright, you watch the bear take the first swing. The first swing it takes,
I get
you take
big
the
when I go
blade
down.
and like smack it up into the side, almost like you're blocking a blade attack. It takes the second claw and just digs it up from like right below, like where you don't see it coming. It just takes like right underneath your chin, almost like picks you up off the ground. You see this huge gash into the side of Kane's neck, where all this blood starts to pool out from. You see him trying to like hold it, and then he just like hits the ground. And as he hits the ground, Bear takes the claw up and just like jams his claws into Kane's side and squeezes down as he's standing on top of him. Just kind of.
Is he bleeding on the ground?
Yes. Up next, Sigrid. Sigrid, you just watched the bear rip into Kane and Kane fall down onto the ground, bleeding heavily. Does not appear to be moving.
You got a healing arrow in there?
No.
I got my healing arrow. Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
Oh, wrong one. Let me try this one.
That one was the fireball arrow.
Take damage on your turn for bleeding?
You do.
Shit, if I make a fail and I'm not healed, I'll die.
Gotcha, brother. As long as I don't die before
How
then.
far am I from this bear?
Well, I think you'll go.
No, he
It
doesn't.
goes after.
The bear goes, and then I go.
I'm gonna pick the bear up.
He goes before I go. though.
Grapple the bear
About 50 feet.
and yank him away from us.
I can try to pull you out of his way. Well, I can't really stop it.
I can stop the
I'm a
bleeding.
very big, heavy boy right now.
What?
Can I see the book really quick?
Yeah, sorry.
Shit for you there.
Damn, we're really about to get TPK. That's That's crazy.
About to get like 3
We're
PK.
about to get TPK.
We're getting 3 PK.
3PK.
Sorry, the bear was hurt, guys. Just survive.
I ain't got survive in my fucking book right now.
Well,
Just
This guy does have a reputation for a reason.
fair. I'm gonna go under him, put him on my shoulders, fucking
I'm
fall
not
back
level
on.
5. I could get to if I was level 5.
I should have went grappler. I knew all along that taking the grappler feat was the play.
Oh wait, I don't actually die. I forgot I have relentless endurance.
Oh my
Ah.
god.
If
But that-
if I would go into 0 HP, I don't, and I go to 1.
How do you
What
get
if you
relentless
get-
endurance?
What if
He's
you get
already
hit
used
right
it
after?
once.
But then I would
Then
go
you
down
would get
after.
hit.
Yeah, so I still have a fail.
You just don't have a fail. That's
Okay.
what it is.
Which kind of huge, so.
Oh, your relentless endurance doesn't work the same as
Alright.
the barbarians thing.
You don't have to
does.
roll.
No.
You just.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think barbarians have it anymore. I think it's a certain subclass now.
Really?
Alright.
That's a crazy
Well,
thing to take away from barbarians.
I'm moving forward like 15 feet,
I love just
and
eating
then
hits.
dying.
I'm going to
Fucking
take
bloody
another
chicken
shot
hit,
at this
roll.
guy.
Okay. Look, hit again.
Natural 20.
Attaboy. Do it when it counts.
yeah, right now. He's about to die.
Sees his brother on the ground, dude.
Yeah, he
Then he
still
starts
got
cooking. Oh, do they?
Yeah.
What is the
Is it a certain path that has it?
like
Well,
Zelia?
level
Or,
11.
Relentless rage, yeah.
He's still. He's still.
I didn't look at any of the barbarian thing, but the
Oh yeah, I got a natural 20 on that.
Oh right.
the like last subclass said something about it like
Do you have
replacing
any
it or
special
something.
arrows on?
No. You only get 2 for a while. What is... What was that thing you gave me, Shop?
Or I'm just making shit up.
I can't remember.
The
I had it
I
written
think you
on-
count like a 19 as a crit or something like
Was
that.
that what it
All the
was?
drugs.
Can you action search?
Because it didn't get used.
I used action search first round.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me go into the room.
Arm hand, one
Anybody
timer.
replace him?
Reroll
I
one.
must have
nat
just been
one,
doing drugs
crit
last
on
night.
Okay, never mind.
That's something you were known for.
It's probable.
Yep, I am. I do
Notorious.
all the drugs.
Well, for a
Drug
crit, it was
consumer.
only 2 damage, so
We something we
Plus
started doing
4.
for crit is like
so 5 damage.
we'll do like 1 dice max and then roll a second dice, so that crits never feel like garbage.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When you go to 0, you can spend a rage to not die. Just One of your uses of rage.
Or no,
Is that
6
for the-
damage.
what
So
level
that's
is it?
that, that's still.
14.
Thank God.
So you have like 3 rages at that point. So
Thank God I wasn't fucking doing the drugs.
I knew I seen something.
Oh, you can do it. You can do it to allies. Creature within 30 feet.
What are you doing, dude? Bro, we're not even level 14.
get there.
It's a level 14.
You need to be doing some side quests while we're all taking a 2-week break, dude. Come on now.
Level up. Hit some milestones.
Alright, the arrow,
Guys didn't
you
want
feel
this.
like it's just like a great shot, and you line it up like clean with the bear's forehead and let it go. You kind of do like a quick whistle as you do it too, causes the bear to like turn towards you, and the arrow actually smacks clean in the forehead of the bear, but it just looks like where it hits, you can see the arrow is just kind of like a little loose. Blood starts trickling from its forehead, and then the arrow like falls out of the head. You had the accuracy, it's just like the full power of the shot was not there.
You had to roll higher. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so 2.
Did you make 2 rolls? Or
Dude,
just
it's me every time. That's crazy.
And 1.
What do you mean?
You only rolled
Dude,
a
I
natural 20,
swear
right?
to God.
Should I
I'm
kill
just
Jared?
rolling
Make
dice.
Jared?
He's targeting this side
I'm
of the
just
table.
rolling dice, dude.
Follow
That's all
the
I'm
script.
saying.
What happened?
Just following the script.
What?
Dex save for each one.
Both of us?
Two of them.
Just
Yeah.
wow.
Two
I have to
on
do
roll.
We're being targeted.
Okay, I made the first one. It's a 16 for the first one, and a 16 for the next one.
18.
Fuck you, cave.
Hey,
Kill me.
Rocks again.
they
We are
changed the
roaring.
critical hits in the book now.
Did they?
Roll
What is-
the damage die twice.
Oh, it actually says now.
Instead
Yeah.
of doubling.
Don't double it. Yeah,
Yeah.
roll it twice.
Redo
We
your
don't have
damage.
to do that. No,
Redo
we
your
don't have to
damage.
We can continue however we want to continue.
Alright,
I was just surprised to see.
the rocks start falling from the ceiling, and then again, they're easy to see, and
Yeah.
the way that
We
they're
have
tumbling
weak
down,
aura.
you're able to kind of jump and get out of the way.
Got my fucking add-ons.
Yeah.
Kill me, bitch.
You got add-ons to dodge the rocks.
Alright,
building.
Steiner, you're up.
Dodge rocks.
That
I'm,
dodge rocks was perfect. Yeah, sounded exactly like her. That's crazy.
Do you guys have the same alarm sound I have if you're standing in some shit? Yeah, it's like.
I think that's.
You think you have to leave your house every time you're standing in a fucking?
I'm going to do.
The old critical hits said that too.
Did
Oh,
it?
did it?
I think that was a commonly accepted house rule.
What was it?
The old grid still says roll damage twice.
Oh.
Damn, I really just be making shit up, bro. I swear it said more double it.
I'm so used to playing the bar where you get extra crit dice, so
Yeah. Gonna feel a little weird.
forgot that I rolled more and double.
It does.
Steiner's gonna take his staff, kind of like a fishing pole, and cast it towards the bear and do Tasha's mind whip.
Okay.
Does he catch a bear?
So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Bears are always really smart.
Highly educated.
Super highly educated bear.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
So it's like 34.
8. Okay. So he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Damn.
So 14 psychic damage, and on his turn, he can choose to move, take an action, or a bonus action, and he only gets one of those 3.
Okay.
And
You wanna move it all?
yeah, maybe like a little bit back. Well, I don't know. Did I see Kane go down?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna start running that way.
You
then.
probably everybody
it.
saw Kane go down.
Yeah.
Like the full on.
Probably a little bit more this way. Yeah, I think that's good.
How funny would have been if all 3 icicles fell on me when I went down.
And
He said 3, 3,
I rolled
3.
20 for my wild magic surge, so it goes off.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, I'm bad.
What do you got?
Let me pull the table back up. I gotta pull it.
That'd be so insane.
Nope. Where did Okay, that's right. I rolled a 20 on Wild Magic Surged again. 32.
Heal up to 3 critical points.
So you max.
Yeah.
But one has to die.
Jared.
Next time you cast a spell that deals damage within the next minute, don't roll the spell's damage dice for the damage. Instead, use the highest number possible for each damage die.
Fuck. Alright.
You got a fireball?
I wish I had a fireball. I know what to do. Chaos Bolt. Because when the numbers are the same, I get more damage dice.
True. Huh? It infinitely stat.
No, I think you can only do like up to either one extra or up to your modifier.
Alright, as you start running, you're kind of like doing this little side diagonal motion, strafing a little bit. You throw your hand out and you watch this like hit the top of the bear's head. You see this huge purplish energy burst across, and you can see the bear moving back and forth like. As you do that, you try to get rid of like the actual energy that's there, and then you just watch it like go onto both of your arms, and you're trying to like shake it off almost, and you're just sitting there holding it in your hands, just staring at it, trying to figure out what to do with it.
Guys, what's going on?
Can I give Steiner my turn so he can cast another spell?
Brody, you're up.
I need you to piss the bear off just enough that he forgets I'm there.
I'm giving you 4 temp HP.
I already have 5. I don't think it stacks, does it? You only get 1 sword.
It stacks infinitely.
So you took away 1 HP from me. You're a piece of shit.
Why do you give him
Keep whatever the highest is.
Can I give the down person?
Probably not.
I don't think
so. Give me some.
What's the range on it?
Give the bear some.
Oh.
I don't think the bear needs it, I'm gonna be honest. Within 10 feet of yourself. Damn, I think I have to pivot around this big ass bear to give it to. I'm gonna pivot to its side.
This it?
Yep.
Damn, don't get him to face me.
Get him to face me.
One chomp and I'm dead.
Is he still fairy fired?
Yes.
Sick. I'm going to.
Wild Magic Surge.
Let me go over all the things I can do. Oh, I'm gonna hit him.
It's just
Oh, nice.
That is a 23.
It's
2 6s. 2 6s. Hey-ya!
You get the
No,
11, 13 damage.
Savage attacker that lets you reroll 1s on damage.
That changes it. You just reroll a die.
Oh.
Or the origin feats.
Alright, you take the maul, you start to move around to get up to like kind of more of an imposing space and like by your allies. You take the maul and just smack it up against the bear again. You can see the bear, this time like as you're hitting it now, it seems like it's causing it to, it's almost weaker to where it's moving a little bit more and taking a little bit more, there's a little bit more relaxation like from the hits instead of just this firm, sturdy creature. Like you smack into the side and it almost like topples over before it puts its hands back down in front of its paws and like. I need you to make another con save this hit.
Can you give him advantage?
I could give him guidance.
2 20s.
Give rid of fairy
2 and a 4.
Can I combine the 2 numbers and make it a 24?
It still won't be that high even if he combines. It'll just be a 6.
6.
That's what it would be if he combined them two.
Brodier, you take the swing with the ball, bam, and hit it up against the bear, and then everything goes black. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything.
You probably one tap me, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe two.
He has a powered spell.
You got Tweety Bird.
Brodier is incapacitated.
Whoa!
Incap.
The bear punched you in the face.
Now the bear's. Well, the bear might still
Okay.
hit him, but.
The bear.
Told you we should have just went home.
It was the choice. It was the choice.
You know, maybe we weren't ready for this trial.
Is going to claw each one of the targets that are in range of it. So it's going to claw Kane once, claw Vogtash once, and claw Brodier once. First claw on Kane is a hit, so you take a fail. Second one on Vogtash, 15.
Misses.
Alright. And then the one on Brodier, disadvantage, 20 to hit.
Yep. I'm not raging anymore, I'm pretty sure, so.
Yeah, you lose rage when you go incapacitated.
It may also be a crit.
Can you do your
But I don't know.
You're not
subtraction
there. Oh,
No.
wait. No, you're not, yeah, it's not,
It's not a crit, though.
No.
You probably still do more than 16 damage, but maybe.
Can't take actions or reactions.
The bear.
14 damage.
I'm dead because of the fucking cold.
That's
Cold is
14.
crazy.
That's 14 damage. Exactly.
Wait, read down before.
I had 16 health. The 14 and then
Well,
the
you
plus
would
2
you'd
is the
still
fucking-
be raging before you went down, right?
As soon as when you're incapacitated, you're
Oh.
Now you have to choose.
Okay, Vogtash, you watch the bear in front.
I can try to do something, but I'll have
Ain't
to
no
give
way
up,
he's healing me, bro.
There's just blood, fur, weapons, things flying all over the place. There's energy, like light, sound. Like, it's just overwhelming almost. You watch the bear take its claw and then slam it back down onto Kane. You watch as he's like on his side, as the bear does that, blood just shoots from his mouth. He takes the next claw and then like one buried into Kane, takes the next claw, slashes down onto you. You just like drop back to where it barely catches a little bit of like your cape that's like out in front of you from the momentum of jumping, misses you, and then your next claw just slams right down onto Brodier, and you watch Brodier kind of take this last gasp as it like hits. The blood splashes from the wound from where the bear is. So now the bear has one claw buried in Kane and one claw buried in Brodier, and just looks in your face and is like,
yeah.
I'm gonna
personal.
kind of lean forward and raise both my hands up as green energy comes out of both of them, towards each one, as I cast healing word.
Sick, you didn't have to choose. I know if he had to choose, I wasn't gonna choose.
I think with his
You're gonna heal
ability,
12,
though, too, he doesn't
and
have to-
you heal 9. And then I'm gonna use my
He still chose.
action to attack with my quarterstaff.
Bink!
Shillelagh.
Lost his kneecap.
Or his forehead.
I got it. Kills us. We'll have a bad
A
move
20, not a
forever.
natural 20.
okay.
Yeah, that'll really piss him off.
And I do 9 damage. As I kind of just take the staff, flip it around, bop, right in the face. And I'm gonna die for that, so.
This TPK goes hard, that's all I'm saying.
You're healed.
No.
Back up. You are still incapacitated.
I still bleed.
But you're
no, I'm
healed.
not.
No, because magical healing.
I decapitate this bear! Man.
You incapped, but you up.
Am I still very cold?
I tried.
You are still very healed.
This is fucked up.
Actually, you know what? You are not very cold. Sorry. That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. You are back.
I'm not. No hypo.
No hypothermia.
Whoa! Shit! Let's go! What about Jared?
You got
Still
healed.
no.
That would be crazy.
Why do I come here?
Kane, it is your turn.
Hold up. Got this freaking out.
Busted ass up.
Blood is still like slightly pooling from the wounds. You're sore and achy. You can feel it basically everywhere in your body.
Slowly get myself up, push myself up off the ground.
The
grab my
bear
sword.
like having its claw on you, like when you come to, see that? So however you want to try to get that up and off of you as you're getting out, you would do so before standing.
You just keep it in. Let it go through.
Still
You gotta pull
large
the whole
man.
bear through.
Kayak.
You gotta pull it through.
Yeah, you gotta pull the whole bear.
16.
16? Hits.
You get advantage on it now.
Shit, yeah.
Roll again, just in case of the crit.
I was hoping.
15 damage.
15?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Okay. Take the blade again, and this time stab once more, but as this time like you get the bear's arm off you, so it has like the one claw up ready to like hit. You just bury the blade like up into the shoulder right here, not quite far enough, but at least enough to make it really react to it. It causes its arm to like come down. You pull the blade out, and then the bear like goes up towards you with a claw.
I don't know if it matters, but my staff is magical.
Steps what?
Magical.
Oh, okay. It doesn't.
Okay.
He said, I don't care about that.
Hey,
I
sometimes
asked
it
him earlier
matters.
if we had to do
Irrelevant.
any delineations.
You suck.
He's going to claw you twice, Rodier, and you once. Or sorry, you twice, Kane. You once.
Actually, 3
That was
times,
almost
road
it.
here.
That was almost it.
Jumps
the
off the table.
It's like, all right, I'm walking home. 19.
Yep.
And then against you, Bogtash,
Like the
it
first
is
one's
a
gonna kill me.
26.
Misses.
Hey, that's barely.
You take 12
Get 5 HP for that?
First attack?
on the first attack.
Okay.
Second one,
Grizzed you.
9.
Down with a failure again.
I only got so many spell slots.
Well, I can probably stabilize him. Just not hit
Bogtash, you
combat.
take 17.
Are you down too?
I'm up, baby.
Hey, I thought he hit me.
No, he didn't. I said rapier back. He hit Kane twice, Bogtash once.
He just wants to hit me. Okay. No, that's fair.
Sigrid, you are up.
You got a wake up arrow?
I got a sleep arrow. Permanent sleep.
Yeah.
I don't want that one. Sure.
I don't want that.
An old dirt nap arrow.
All he's got left.
That's what we're using on this guy right now.
Natural 20.
19 though.
Hits.
Natural?
Natural 19.
You have your thing.
Use my little bead. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Double check what that thing is, 'cause I didn't look.
It's
What is it called? You have the
it's
name of it?
the thing that
Rune.
it's the rune.
The
I
little
just named it
wooden-
armband. So one time
That was
use,
the
reroll
one.
one natural one or crit on a 19.
I think I made a roll a natural 20 when I made that one, so I got both of them.
Just let the man crit. We need it.
Do you have runes on your thing?
Oh, hold on. I got to roll for concentration.
No, fine. I got it in there, Chad.
I have them here. I just I don't see that one, so I might have fucked it up and not have it on here.
So is it once it hits like 22, then I have to start making an 11 or whatever? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yes. Anything that is under or equal to 10 if it's halved, you roll a 10. Anything that's
Yeah, the
over
lesser
10.
is reroll a 1 and the greater is counted 19 as a crit. I think. Because I rolled a natural 20 when making it, you just get both effects.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's right. Okay, yeah, it's a crit then.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
If you want to use the new iteration of it, do that.
And by new, he means the one that's been in the game since the
One that you just brought up.
Sure.
But if that's what we're gonna do, it's what we're gonna do from now on.
I think it's more fun.
Is everyone cool with that?
I think rolling more
Rolling
dice
two
is
dice?
more
Yeah.
enjoyable.
You roll double your dice, pretty
Yeah.
much. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
He's cool with
Yeah, yeah.
He fucking better be.
I will do it.
that. A majority rule.
You can never go wrong by rolling more dice, is what I say.
That's true.
11
Especially
damage.
3
11?
Yeah.
You think.
You take the arrow, shoot once more. This one finds purchase like in the neck of the bear, but you can only see like this much of the actual arrow, and you just watch blood start hemorrhaging very heavily from the wound. The bear's still up, like you can see blood kind of sloshing out from its mouth. It's getting ready to just like flail outward.
It's got a flail now?
Layer action.
Shit.
Watch him roll a 2 again.
Oh, I'm coming for your ass.
Triple 2s.
I'm taking it. I wanted a flail. I'm taking his flail.
3, 5.
That's me.
That's
5.
me.
I can't
2
dodge
death
it.
saves and a fail.
You say 2? Oh, because he's got. I was like, you're giving him 2 death saves? Bro's dead.
So he has 2 fails.
Yeah.
15 and a 17.
Both succeed.
Okay.
Steiner, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to once again, like, taking that whip from the end of his staff, and the energy that was gathering in his arms gets channeled into the staff, and it beefs up the whip. And he's going to whip at the bear and try and smack the arrow all the way into the bear's thing. So he needs to make another intelligence save.
Might have made it.
I'm at a 15 right now because of innate sorcery giving me a +1.
That is a 15.
Okay. He's still gonna take half.
Okay.
So he takes 9 points of psychic damage. Because I do the full amount.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
You know what? If you don't mind, I think instead, what I'll do is, I'm going to flick the whip towards the arrow that's flying at him, and you see the energy swirl around the arrow and slam into him, and it just goes straight through.
Yep. You just kind of knock it and like shoot. There's almost this moment where everything just kind of slows down in time, and then you take the whip and like throw it up, and instead of it actually like being like a whip where it cracks, like it almost like hits and looks like you're holding onto the arrow, but the arrow just like keeps going, and then the energy from your hand like swirls out and coalesces around it, and then as it does, you watch the arrow almost like pick up speed as it goes through, clean through the neck out the other side, like hits into the stone and like the rock behind it, and actually like catches, or the tree, like catches into the tree and then goes through the tree, like through to the other side of the cave itself, like flying across before it like buries into the side. You can see the energy just dissipate off of that, and then the bear itself like taking like 2 or 3 steps, almost goes to like stand up, and then as it goes to stand up, like falls down.
I'm gonna stay in initiative
I'm
to
running
see
over.
if I get picked up. Or...
The bear kind of like tumbles and then falls.
I
up
would help
against
you
this
up,
big
but
rock.
I mean, I can run over to you,
I'm knocked the fuck out.
but I don't know if I can actually.
It is Steiner's turn.
Yeah.
Still,
I'm gonna
do you
make.
have anything?
I'm gonna run over to him, but I don't think
Well,
unless you're gonna.
Volcash
can
is
still
coming
do it.
up before.
Yeah.
Rodeer, you come to, wake up, you're kind of like looking around. Blood's kind of like pooling from your side. You look over and you can see
Taking a nap.
Kane. Kane has blood just heavily there's a huge pool of blood around him. Your body, like
Finally,
you're
my
looking
chance.
you're looking at your chest and you can see where those wounds are, like the deep gouges that are in them. But you can almost feel like something like throughout your body is like this sharp piercing pain. But you're looking at the wounds on your chest and like those don't have any sort of physical like pain in comparison to what you're feeling.
I got
coursing through your
rabies.
As you start to like look, you like look at that and like look over and you can see Kane there. So it is your turn to
You start
whatever.
foaming at the mouth. and then I go. Finally, my chance. And I
I'll
blast.
take. I'm not moving.
We just roll double our dice
Okay.
instead of double.
Voktesh.
He's gonna die. You could. We could just see what happens.
All right.
I can't reincarnate till 5th.
I'm gonna
level
cast
spells.
Healing Word on Sham.
Okay.
I'll
Not
take
Sean?
that.
Sounds good, dude. Look, he's perfectly fine.
Chill, dude.
Chomp is fine.
Pain.
Pain does need help.
At 8 health left.
Holy shit.
18. Is the bear dead?
Yes.
Okay.
We barely won.
And this is why.
You're dead now.
Every bear opponent increases health by 10.
Yeah.
Probably.
Shit. Worth it.
Tough fought battle. Tooth and claw.
At
He
this
revived.
point, you guys are all alive right now. Some of you not even scathed, and
I'm scathed.
most of you hurt badly
After-
to where you can feel the intense pain.
After healing Kane, Voktesh just falls over.
Oh god.
Finally,
Burning
my
out some blood.
chance.
I'm gonna
Still huge.
Lasts for a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna go away here. in a
Well,
second.
I would bandage you, but I'm gonna waste bandages if you're gonna shrink back down. Yeah.
Just turn me into a mummy.
Yeah.
Like, sure.
But I'm gonna go over and at least temporarily just start bandaging up Kane or Brodier, and if Voktash needs any bandaging too.
I have 3 HP.
Okay. All right. I'm at least gonna try and prevent them from bleeding anymore.
Okay. Everybody gets kind of up and is like alive, but you are definitely exhausted resource-wise, physically, mentally. You're kind of like looking around at one another, and there's
You know
this like
what?
great sigh of relief.
There's still the invisible
Hold on,
bear.
I gotta-
Sigrid kind of makes his way up and over to the rest of you guys.
I gotta roll for a wild magic surge from that last spell. What are the odds I hit the fireball?
Let's
here,
go, he
guys?
died. Okay. We're not getting assassinated by an invisible bear.
We might get assassinated by me. Hang on.
Oh shit.
What is it?
10.
10? Oh, we're clear.
Oof. Just keep casting spells till you blow us up.
Before we get into the back half of what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break and then come back to everything. Penis.
Dick and balls.
Alright. So, pick up right where we left off
Hey, look.
after the bear had been killed. You can see the corpse of the bear itself is mortally wounded, very, very heavily scarred. The looks of the bear suggest that it's like an old bear, and as you kind of have already discerned, it is not an ordinary beast by any means, by its size and what have you. You inspect just about everything about it that you can. You can see its mouth, its paws, claws, teeth, fur. The paws are large. You can see that the claws themselves are kind of long, chipped, and very dirty. There's blood dripping from its mouth, and the sharp teeth that you can see on it for tearing flesh kind of have these cracks and chips in them as well. You can see its fur is this very deep brown with streaks of gray in it. And you begin to look at the scars on it. You can see here, like, that you are not the first ones to attempt to kill or encounter this bear by any means. You can see heavy cleave marks that have scarred over and calloused, hundreds of small wounds like arrows or blades piercing the hide, chunks of flesh missing from the jowls and ears cut and kind of disformed. Looking more, you realize that they are not just all scars, but you can see runes on the bear as well. Kind of mark it in different areas. Most of the runes that you can see some runes for, a lot of these runes too. For those of you that have like the older kind of runic, like giant big speech, looking at them, you can actually discern what they mean from their original translation of what they came into, like the younger runic kind of text of what you guys have. A lot of them are like runes of like honor, fighting, warrior, love, like just random, but all of them have deep kind of cuts like across them, like something was like marking them off almost. You do look a little bit more, and one that immediately pulls your attention and like kind of holds it one is a large mark on its chest that in the fray of combat was not seen, but now it being on its back and kind of fold over. It is a rune. It is a circle with an X through it. It is one that you have seen before.
Where?
It is the rune that you asked Kane about last session.
Weird.
The bear itself doesn't seem to have any sort of belongings or anything on it. It just appears to be a marked up bear.
You didn't have a backpack?
Like a sack of gold
No pockets.
on his
either.
waist.
So
Magical
security card.
weapon.
Check his
Can I discern if this is just a normal bear?
check his
Go ahead, make a
nature
nature check.
pocket.
Definitely not normal.
So out of it from being down twice, that kind of just like crawl over to like that rock and just like post up
Lead
against
out.
it. Yeah.
Can I use the new nature rules for Druid?
What are those?
It allows me to use my wisdom modifier instead of my intelligence modifier.
Makes sense.
That is cool.
I think we're just using the new rules now. We just have to start slowly integrating them. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta
No, you're
pull up exactly what I
I'd
got.
like to rage and then strength stealth.
Strength. Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It goes against the spirits to skin this.
23.
23.
That's a lot of fur in me.
Looking at the bear itself, it definitely appears to be a bear. There's no doubt about that. There's nothing like. The only magical thing by any means that appears to be with the bear is the runes and stuff that are on it. But like I said, you can kind of see these markings and things in it.
Okay.
I'll have everybody make a history check. The bear does, from what you have discerned though,
We'll
there's
use tides of chaos.
it is a
if
bear.
necessary.
Like there, anything outside of that, you're not able to discern.
Let me make sure I can't strength.
That was terrible.
Strength your brain.
Yeah.
20.
20?
16. 7.
I don't think I
Five.
I
can.
rolled a 1 and a 3.
That is a. This bear just popped into the world.
8. Kane, you would have seen, like before you went and crawled and like laid down right on the rock there, all of the markings and stuff. Like you can actually see a couple that are like on the side of the bear's arm that you didn't really notice before, where the fur almost looks like it's kind of hard to grow back because of it being so scarred where that was. You can see like a rune of strength that's on there, and then beneath that there's like a rune of like honor, and then like a rune of like family basically. Both the ones of honor and family have like a deep like gouge like cut through them, like a very intentional, deliberate cut. And you do know like your guys' conversations of the last like few days of like the first Vikings and like your guys' culture and how things are. It kind of brings up some like stories that you've heard in passing to where things kind of melt together and start to like sum up to something. For you, you remember hearing at one point or another like this very past practice of like Viking culture where if you were dishonorable or if you were not true to your family or true to your tribe, or something happened where you were dishonored with your strength or something along those lines, it was not uncommon for if you had some sort of marking symbolizing those things to where you would draw power from it, you were seen as dishonorable and those markings were cut and gouged into you in order to prohibit your essentially like bad energy and your bad like yourself to be some sort of representation of a Viking in that way, to where like you would maybe dishonor the spirits. Like if you had these markings symbolizing these things and you're trying to draw power and energy from them, but you weren't true to the tenets that would give you these abilities, it was not uncommon for these things to be cut and kind of taken from you in a way to where you were stripped of these rights. You guys do see right now that dull glow of energy to the back of the cave that you do probably associate with some sort of fire.
Oh, yeah. No, it's energy. That's just energy.
Energy.
So you can see that from where you guys are, kind of the glow coming from that direction. The cave itself is huge here too, so.
You guys all right? That was crazy. Everybody breathing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Still breathing?
Yeah, just a little bit of blood in there.
It's why do you think it has all these runes on it? Anybody have any theories?
All I know is that they like carve those runes out when you're being like dishonorable towards whatever the rune means. I don't know why it would be on a bear though.
This symbol here is curious. I feel like it keeps popping up. Gesturing to the.
What, maybe this bear used to be a person, maybe? Is that possible?
Seems like a regular bear to me.
Well, I mean, you can turn into animals. I don't see why it wouldn't be possible, but.
Instead, it should have changed back, I would assume.
Oh. Maybe he's stuck. Maybe he couldn't change back.
Would I know anything about permanent transformations?
Hate when the zipper gets caught on my fursuit.
What'd you say?
I said when the zipper gets caught on my fursuit, he's fucking stuck in there, dude. Somebody help him.
Make another nature check.
It's been stuck for years.
Nope. Natural one.
Definitely a bear.
Politically not possible.
Can I? Well, no, I'm not really a nature kind of person.
I don't know, but it could be an outlet of some sorts.
Can I make an Arcana check for that? Just like seeing if I would know of any like magical kind of transformations in regards to that. crazy. Natural one. I don't know what happened to my
We are
dice.
not allowed to know if this is anything more
There's
up there.
definitely no obvious magical energy. Like
Make an athletics
it's a
check to
bear.
determine.
I got it. I can strength survival check this.
Can you sneak? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you sneak into the bear's mind?
Just rips it apart. There, there's no person inside here.
Are you guys alright enough to go and check out whatever that is back there?
Yeah.
Should we leave? Well, I guess
Do we need a
we can't really move the bear.
we need a trophy from this thing?
Well, it's a lot of meat and fur. I mean, I
think
don't.
at least we should try to skin it.
That's what I was thinking.
It would take some
How
time.
how heavy is the bear?
Thousands of pounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're probably looking like close to 2,000 pounds.
Could me and Kane carry it?
I mean, I can transform
If you
into a
guys had
horse.
It's not going to be great. You're definitely not going to want to just pick it up and walk around with it.
No, but if you
What if I transformed into a horse and tied a rope
We could
around?
probably make a sled for it because most of our journey is through the snow.
But I think we should take care of it here. You don't want to walk around.
Drag it with us.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
the meat would spoil eventually, and all the organs. You
Well.
want to take those out.
Not in the snow, it wouldn't. But
Give some meat to that
You definitely
Troll.
trust what
maybe
Sigrid's
split
saying.
it with them. I don't know.
maybe get
Not
good,
the fur.
maybe get
You
good,
definitely,
good favor
like I
with
said, trust what Sigrid's saying as far as
Maybe
dressing
let's-
it here and doing everything.
Maybe
And
let's check out whatever that is over there first.
Whoa!
What's that little owl?
Hey.
You guys don't know how I got up here. What's happening?
I went down. I went down right now.
Motherfucker.
Feather fall.
Say, is that a chest?
Like barrels.
That is a chest.
Wait, there's a check.
That is a treasure
There's a
chest.
lot. No, it's a lot.
Bountiful keys.
That is a pile of gold.
We did a bountiful
No, I
battle.
don't see the dial of gold. I just see a log
Do you
by the
not?
fire.
Do you not see the giant sword?
Making your
missing
way toward this small area where you can see the dull glow of a fire, there's a small alcove where a bed, chests of gold and silver, and several weapons lay scattered on the floor of the cave against the wall. Bones of humanoid skeletons and beasts kind of litter the floor. The walls have detailed cave drawings and runes carved on them. Looking at the items, you can see several blades, axes, torn bits of leather, hilts from weapons, wooden sticks, arrows cracked in half, bows snapped, strings all over the place. There's a large greatsword that appears nearly immaculate, a bundle of hides that appear to be a set of armor, a small stone rune, and you nearly miss it, but
I got a
there's a
great sword.
staff on the ground that is made of stone.
A staff made of stone. Billy, I got 7. He has 6 strings.
Just pick it up and see what it is.
Can I investigate the staff?
You sure can.
I'll back you
Thanks.
The fire.
The fire?
Yeah.
up. Maybe we can each take a little bit.
We'll hold it together as we're walking around.
I'm getting tired.
I want to look at the cave drawings.
We start over here.
It's like something lived here, guys. You think the bear slept in this bed?
So, we'll start with Voktash as you are looking over here. You walk over to the staff and begin to pick it up. The second you pick it up, you know that it is some sort of magical energy that emanates from the staff. It almost wants to
I don't have ideas.
cling
It's
to
on
you in a
fire.
way, if that makes sense.
Magical energy.
It's cursed.
Don't touch it.
I'm not going to make you roll some sort of check to know if it's magical. It is definitely magical. If you were to try to identify it, then you can make an Arcana check if you would like.
What's your arcana?
The new druid thing lets me put my wisdom score on there.
For arcana?
Yeah.
What does that bring you to?
A +5.
Okay, you're 1 higher than me. Can I give him the help action?
Yes.
Is that still a thing in the new? Alright, so advantage.
You would definitely be the guy.
I'm gonna cast
who-
guidance on myself.
So advantage and a d4. I can cast spells too. Does
cast
guidance
spell on you?
still work the same way? I think they changed guidance.
It's just a +4.
What is this?
I got a 16 and a 4 plus 5 for a 25.
25. Okay.
You know everything about that.
So
This was
this
your
will
stat
probably
before.
be the best
It's
way
possible.
for me to do this.
That is not impossible.
So many F spells. Get the G.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Rare.
Ooh, healing stat.
Hell yeah.
I'll take it.
Alright, hand it over.
Maybe you could just split it and you guys could each take half.
Do you use a staff?
Me? Yeah, I have a staff. My character has a staff.
You and your character have a staff?
Yeah. I have a staff too at home.
The staff itself has several runes, basically like power,
It's
energy,
kind of the
life, death, all over the staff itself. Many of the runes are like doubled or like more than that. Like it just the entire staff from the base of it all the way to the top
Yeah.
is just carved in stone.
Does it only
Carved
have
in
3 charges on a period?
runes. Correct.
Okay.
They should refresh it. It didn't fit on this very
Long
well, so I didn't
rest.
put it, but they refresh every long rest.
The
You
staff.
only get 3 charges for the rest of the time you have the staff.
Yeah, choose wisely.
Yeah. Gotta really hope it's a good time.
It breaks.
I mean, it's an early level
Disintegrates.
weapon. It could be like that.
It doesn't say.
I'll take it over to Steiner.
Refreshes.
The staff, it empowers spells. I think it works with healing and damage. I don't know. What do you think? Which one of this would be better suited for?
I think the increase in healing would be a better choice.
I did have to help out Kane and Brody a lot today.
Yeah. A lot.
Really emphasizing the lot.
A lot. So much.
Well,
Lily, a lot.
Would have been dead without
if
you.
if I don't find it to be as useful as I think it might be, I can definitely pass it off to you. You seem very talented with damaging, at least.
Okay. That's fine with me.
I will send you this.
Rest in peace, Rick. It's okay, I got my eye on that great sword over there. I'll just drag it with me.
There is also, you do find on the ground next to where you pick the staff up that you just kind of notice now, it kind of looked like a rock, but as you're holding the staff and you make your way back over to the pile of stuff there, there is a rune on the ground.
Okay.
It's like a kind of stone shaped like this. It's a little rigid, but it has carved onto it. Just it almost looks like a greater or less than sign. It's a rune for fire.
Fire.
Don't touch it.
Boom! Does this look like the same kind of runes that like rune carvers carve and they're like only have one use, or is it?
It
Yeah.
appears as though possibly like
Okay.
there's similarities to it, but more of like. So when you've seen the stuff that Kane has done, like the stuff that Sigrid has been wearing or he's been making for other people, the runes that are in those are these very like. I don't want to say mundane, but the amount of magic that is like put in, there's no enchanting to it. It's
Okay.
just like it's like a conduit for magical energy
Yeah.
to like briefly be used for some sort of magical effect. This rune that you're looking at
Really
is some
should've
sort
went
of
home.
enchanted, like embedded rune into whatever this stone is. The stone itself that you're looking at is not normal by any means either. You look at it, it's very, very, like when you pick it up and are holding it, it goes from looking like some sort of ordinary stone to like some sort of almost black obsidian rock that has the rune on it. It is a rune of the hearth. So as an action,
We can just teleport back home, guys.
as an action, you can activate it to create a 5-foot wide by 10-foot long line of fire. It ignites everything that's flammable in its path. And then any creature that's in that must make a DC 14 dex save or suffer 2d8 fire damage. The rune may also be used to ignite a surface and start a small bonfire. The fire itself is not magical and can be put out by any normal means.
It's a magic
And the rune can only be used once per long rest to use either effect. So you can either do the 5 foot by 10 foot line of fire, or you can make a bonfire and you can only do that once per rest.
You said 2d8 fire damage if they're in the fire?
Correct.
Do they catch on fire? I'll take it over to Kane. Kane. You, see this?
Yeah. What is it?
I believe it's a rune of the hearth.
Part of Earth. Am I familiar with like all runes? Or...
Yeah, you know that one for sure. You'd use that fire rune.
I believe this isn't the same type that you typically produce. It might have some more permanence to it.
Damn.
Maybe you
Cook
can,
in the game, too.
maybe you can learn how to do that.
Would you want to study it?
I mean, yeah, I could take it back with us. I'll figure it out there.
I think it has something to do with the stone it's carved on more than the rune itself. So maybe we can figure that out.
Yeah. Hold on to it for sure.
Interesting.
You also notice a great sword kind of up against the wall. Like I said, it is basically immaculate, as well as a pile of like hide, like furs. That looks like a set of armor.
Armor wearer, you know?
Classic armor wearer.
Yeah.
That is what armor wearers say.
Love
Is that
wearing
they're armor
armor.
wearers.
Love
You
putting it
wanted to look at
on,
those things.
taking it off, having armor.
I'm not gonna look at them.
Nope.
They don't pique my interest at all. So.
Okay.
I'll take a look.
I'm dying.
I'm gonna go
worried
stand by
about
the
no
fire
sword.
since the cave's cold and just kind of maybe take a little
You're
short
a
rest.
player. I
don't
thought
know
it
if
was
we're
just
gonna rest or
energy.
what. Investigate the staff a little bit.
Okay.
Make a con save.
An Arcana check.
You're stuck forever.
22?
You have a heart attack.
Okay.
21, sorry.
The armor itself, you don't believe it to be magical until you like start to actually grab it and like look at it and can see many of the runes that are on it almost like have this dull glow to them. Many of them are specific to like an animal. You can see like the chest of it has what appears to be a bear. Sorry, this isn't like fully finished.
That's okay.
It didn't fit yet. Oh yeah, no it is. Okay, there's a like a bear rune on the chest. You can see on each shoulder there's another one. There's one for a wolf and there's one for a deer. So essentially, each day you just choose one of these creatures to gain the benefit from. So you can get an extra 5 feet of movement for the day. You can deal additional damage equal to your proficiency for the day, or gain 5, 10, 15 points
I
for
could
the
put
day.
that bitch on. It's not heavy, right?
I'll be like, Sigurd, you might be interested in
believe
this
it's
armor
medium.
here. It's good stuff. Magical.
Hide armor is medium. You also, as you're looking at it, see a cape fall off to the side that seems to be separate, or that was worn with it. The cape itself, we're just gonna go through this because you guys are gonna identify this shit anyways.
Valid.
Yeah. The cape
Saving
itself,
time, that's what
you
we
can
need to
see
start
that
doing.
it has the head of a wolf like for the top. It's almost like the cape kind of goes over and then there's like just the head of the wolf there. It has a kind of this light green sheen in the fur. There's runes etched into the skin of the pelt, like not on the fur side but on the inside of it. Many of them are of like the pack family of bonds. When attuned to the item, the wearer gains 60 feet of dark vision, and then also their first
I'm
attack in
taking
combat
it.
against the creature, as long as an allied creature is within 5 feet of it, is at advantage, and it only can occur each time a new combat begins. Requires attunement.
Guys, I found myself a new cloak.
It looks like a wolf belt.
The last thing is the greatsword.
I think I'll probably take this greatsword too if nobody has any objection.
It's basically just a
all you.
+1 greatsword.
It's quite masterfully crafted. You might consider taking that.
Yeah, those look pretty nice.
Dual great swords.
As long as he uses it.
Oh shit! He's twice as deadly now.
Fury warrior.
Yeah, true.
I'll grab it after I'm done doing what I was doing.
Are you taking that armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a nature check for
Sorry,
me.
nothing.
Kane. You're looking at the fire.
You get
Yeah.
some of the treasure.
He was intrigued on why this fire is here with no one here. A bear. 10.
Nice.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Really big logs on it. It looks like it's probably been burning for a long time. I'm not talking like years or anything, but like somebody's tending to it somehow, and the fire itself is still going. It's not like
Should try to talk to the bear.
like this huge roaring fire. It's almost just like little ashes and little flames coming from it every now and then. Doesn't appear anybody's tended to it in a little bit, but it appears that if it is not tended to, that it will go out.
We walked in and he was eating humans.
Yeah, I had the thought, like, when we started getting really fucked up, I was like, maybe I should try to talk to him and say, hey, you know, like,
He attacked
intimidate him a
us.
little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Be like, you want to die here? But
Yeah.
I don't think
I
it
believe that was all the medical items then, right? Cape, armor, sword,
You tell us.
staff.
Yep. Cape,
Sure,
armor,
Runes,
sword,
sword.
staff, rune.
Alright. You guys did those out.
Is there a snack right there? That's still a little boulder, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa. Guys, I can see in the dark now. Is this what it's like for you guys all the time?
sometimes.
Yes.
Cool. Now we don't need the light anymore. Ever.
Brody's already sleeping.
Yeah.
Then we'll think about
On the hay bale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sleeping
I
in
took
the
bed.
fire.
My bad.
My game now.
Just like the bear, that's pretty suspicious.
Shocked you didn't go lay on top of the bear.
I was gonna bring the bear in here, but I'm kinda fucked up.
What these cave paintings show?
After being cold for so long, I'm just chilling by the fire.
Yep. Sigurd, you start to look at the walls,
Mhm.
the drawings on them. You can see that it tells a story. A story that parts of it seem as though you have heard them before. You can see 5 figures depicted, standing all near kind of one another in a line, facing a mountain. You see a journey of these 5 figures heading toward the mountain, encountering creatures along the way, fights and whatever it may be, as they progress toward the mountain before they reach a summit. They meet a giant figure, its skin depicted in a stone kind of gray. It teaches the figures runes, and the figures give the giant great offerings of gold, silvers, and furs that they acquired along the way to the mountain. The giants and these figures kind of all work together to begin to forge magical weapons that more of these depictions show them fighting off larger monstrosities and beasts with these weapons. And after the fighting, the figures kind of settle with the giants within the mountains. A painting shows a sacred place of these giants within the mountainside, a drawn kind of magical glow from the belly of this mountain, and one of those figures of the original 5 lurking in the shadows to get to it. The figure is then shown with a bright and magical runic gem representing power. You see the 4 other figures kind of around the giants, and the giants weeping, showing a rune of fertility and life being cracked and broken. Enraged by this act, you watch the 4 other figures set out to fight the lone figure, but he is too powerful, now wielding the that kind of gem. Armies gather, and you now realize what this is. It is showing just one story of the first Vikings. The names of 4 you already know. The 4 figures you already named, learned the names from Sigrid, and now the 5th is revealed upon the wall of this cave. The other 4 being Brunhild, Beamund, Hagen, and Jotun. This one now, as you look on the wall of the cave, 3 letters with a rune underneath it, typically indicating a title. You see the 3 letters F, Y, and R for fear, with the same circle and an X through it. Fear the exiled, or fear the banished. Much of the drawings show the 4 figures defeated returning to the giants. You can see several of them wounded and hurt. One of the figures, Jotun, weeping, holding a woman limp in his arms as he buries her in the background. Enraged and resilient, you watch the 4 of them, Jotun, Brunhild, Beamund, and Hagen, work with the giants once more, and this time to create powerful weapons. You can see both giants and Vikings making the ultimate sacrifices to show their great and undying support to the primal magic of the world, and the spirits that funnel it. You realize the give and take of energy, and though it seems that they forged these powerful artifacts, it is not all but for a price. Watching them finish it, Jotun wields a great large maul, Brunhild a large sword and shield, Hagen wears magnificent armor of gold, and Beamund himself glows. The picture shows them all fighting fear and defeating him, but not killing him, but marking him as exiled. A large mark upon his chest of a circle and an X. The spirits themselves, cursing him to be the monster he is, the Vikings, not realizing the havoc they have unleashed, attempted to hunt down Fear, but were unable to. Fear escaped with the soul of the mountain and his followers that fled with him. He maimed and killed all of them in the enraged state and bestial state that he was in. It is unclear where the soul of the mountain was lost to, as the drawing stopped for a space on the wall before it continues to the Vikings gathered once more. But they leave the giants in peace as you see them walking down the mountain to a distant land where they begin to settle and build. You can see Jotun standing over the Vikings and the rest of them at his side to build not just a village, but a way of life that will last longer than they could have ever anticipated. You can see deep claw marks in the wall where this last picture is. You look on at the story and wonder what is truth and what is legend. One of the runes on the wall, after you have looked at most of the cave and begin getting ready to leave or settle in for the night, pulses with a dull glow of red and gray. The rune is the rune that keeps popping up and appearing over and over again. That circle with an X in the middle of it. You can feel the power coming from it, especially Kane. Kane, you sitting at the fire. Sigurd would have made his way kind of to here, and once it started to kind of glow a little bit, you would have kind of peeked your head up at it and seen it like almost this magical pull or curiosity of that rune to you.
Where's it?
Right there.
Stare at it for a few seconds and get up and slowly walk over.
I kinda, I guess like I gotta put my hand like up against the wall to see if it feels anything.
Once you place your hand up to the wall, you watch that energy just kind of go towards your body, and then the energy itself kind of fizzles and dissipates. Essentially, what you gain is the knowledge of what this rune is. As Kane walks over to you, and he gets a little closer, you watch it kind of, as you reach and kind of like check on him or whatever, like, hey, like going to show him, you watch that same energy like kind of intertwine between the two of you to where the knowledge of it and what it is exactly kind of stands out. This rune itself that is embedded in the wall, you don't feel the magical surge of power or whatever it is from it. You just kind of understand what it is and the potential of it. This kind of very, very primal magic. It's like this brief surge of energy that you feel before it dissipates. And you kind of understand and can like almost see the potential of wielding it in a way. As far as Kane is concerned, let me see if I can get this pulled up. Essentially have the potential and the ability and knowledge to know that this rune is magical, and it being a rune and holding power to it can be used.
Can I step up behind them while they're staring at the wall? That was, this symbol that keeps showing up. It was on one of the graves in the village we passed through. One of the mounds. The only rune on it was this one.
Yeah. The names on those other burials were storied figures, I guess. Old people known as the first Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of like gesture around the room. It's like this, I think, kind of tells that one's story.
Some sort of betrayer?
Yeah.
You're a what? What's that?
Seemed to be stolen a very important rune artifact from the giants.
You don't
When
think it's here, do you?
No, it doesn't show where any of that would be.
I guess my next question, why do you think it's on these cave walls?
Well, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I mean, it shows. I kind of walk back towards, I guess, more in the middle of the story where they all catch up, and shows them branding an individual like this with this rune.
Do the depictions show where they were branded?
The chest.
Okay.
So do I have like this rune unlocked now, but I just can't like make it
I
correct?
don't want to jump to any conclusions either, but that bear did have this rune on its chest.
Yeah.
Maybe a follower, or I don't know how it would be the same individual, but
For so long.
What a powerful rune.
we did.
Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't know how it got in my bag. Yeah, it's like, dude, and then I give it back to you.
Yeah.
I was looking, I'm like, that's not mine.
What did he? Does it say what he stole? Is that a powerful artifact?
There's a rune.
A rune? Not this one though, right?
No.
Did they?
They called it the soul of the mountain.
Did they defeat him in the end? How does the story conclude?
That they caught to him, they branded him, but they weren't able to fully defeat him, and he left with a group of followers, where he ended up supposedly killing all of them. Once again, living his life as an exile.
Does the soul of the mountain ring any bells?
Sorry, what?
The soul of the mountain ring any bells? Anything I've ever heard of? Can't imagine it would, but I don't know.
So the soul of the mountain, no.
Okay.
But stone giants themselves are something your culture kind of reveres. Not in like a godly sense, but like a sense of great like honor and respect.
Yeah.
Essentially.
They were the first masons and rune carvers.
Yep. Yeah.
Now they just
Seeing,
drink piss.
yeah, they kind of seeing like this thing's on the wall too. They seem to be pretty influential in the way of the guy's life. and these kind of confirming it. You have heard stories randomly of people that have encountered stone giants, and there's no true animosity, but there's always been this kind of cold shoulder from stone giants to Vikings. It's more of a there's no mutually beneficial relationship for them to where they would like be needing your constant relationships or whatever it may be.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Do I get the idea that learning this story, there may have been like a better relationship at one point and it's now drifted?
For sure.
Okay. And what were the weapons again?
That they were all holding.
Yes.
Jotun had a large maul.
Yep.
Brunhild, sword and shield.
Got it.
Hagen had a magnificent armor made of all gold.
Golden
And Beomund himself was glowing.
Gotcha.
He's glowing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's sick.
Because he primarily most of the energy in his hands.
Okay.
It's known as the fastest traveler.
It's on hands.
I don't know about you guys. I kind of want to check out the bear again. It's pretty. I know it's cold. You guys can rest by the fire if you want, but
Go ahead, I'm going to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
okay.
And this is all Sunday from like running all those
As soon as
hours to
you're
get
done
here,
looking
following
it
the
over,
wisp and
I'll start
everything.
dressing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to come with me
Passing
then?
out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, death's door police. I just nestle up against that log that was by the fire.
Alright.
So I think Sigrid and I are going to go take a look at fire again.
Rodir and Voktash, what are you're sleeping here now, right?
I'm kind of just like by the fire,
Slumping,
and
slumping.
I'm like, I overheard their conversation, but I'm just kind of resting
here.
because I'm
He's like, whatever. I'm exhausted.
I'm fucked up.
Both
Yeah.
Rodir and Kane and you, the three of you, the ones being the ones that were taking most of the punishment from this bear, rest up, just kind of relax here.
Before we head to the bear, I'm gonna give Voktash, and I'll just say, give some to the others too, but put it on your wounds. It'll prevent any infection.
Thanks.
Maybe clean them off with some snow first.
Jesus.
The bear's alive!
Rodir waking up. Just a clot of blood flies out.
Thank you.
When the two of you clear to go around the corner, you expect to see the body of an extremely large bear, but it is not there. You start to get closer and closer, and the closer you get, the more you realize that it is not completely gone, but there is some sort of shape or form on the ground.
Okay.
The closer you get, the more human it looks. The closer you get, the more like you it almost looks. The way it's dressed, its appearance, the strong, broad shoulders of the individual themselves. They're probably about 6'5" or so. They're a large man. You can see carved deeply in the front of the chest a scar of a circle and an X. You can see the face itself still has blood on it. Very, very heavily scarred wounds. You can see runic tattoos on the arms that have crosses and lines just dug and carved into them. The neck, where the arrow went through, the blood still pooling from there. You can see all of the scars and little things that you saw. There's broken arrows now, like next to the body, kind of on the ground.
humanoid? Human?
Human. The closer you get, the more you can actually look. The hair itself is kind of long to the shoulders. There's a very, very long, thick beard that goes probably about like just above the chest. The hands are very dirty. Underneath the nails, there's just dirt and blood and other things. There's no shoes. Just seems to be wearing like pants that are almost just like these hide kind of fur type pants. Kind of hairier, like up on the upper part of his chest, like on his back, shoulders. You can see the eyes still kind of open, just like looking up in a blank stare to the corner.
I need to see what this scene would have looked like if we skinned the bear first.
Glad you didn't.
I said I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but
This is the conclusion, I think. I'm gonna get closer. With the story, was it like drawings or was it just runes still in the story?
Drawings.
Okay.
Drawings and runes. A mixture of both. Not uncommon within your culture to do so.
Okay. Do you think this is the, what would you call them? Theater?
oh, I believe so. I think it was more of a curse.
Do you think he was like cursed to turn into a bear?
Just maybe cursed to live his life as an exile.
Right. Why the bear thing?
Maybe he knew.
I think he's like
he worked with
like
the stone
Loki?
giants and
Yeah.
the other first Vikings. I mean, those. Maybe they knew
Read
how
the
to.
line for you again. Sorry.
No, it's
Did you
fine.
find it?
It rings back in our heads as we're staring at this scene.
The pictures show them all fighting Fyr and defeating him, but not killing him, but marking him as exiled, and the spirits cursing him to be the monster he is. The Vikings, not realizing the havoc they unleashed, attempted to hunt down Fyr, but were unable to. Fyr escaped with the soul of the mountain and his followers that fled with him. He maimed and killed them all in his enraged and bestial state.
The people that hunted him down.
Hunted with, so all of the, like, Jotun, Beamund, Brunhild, Hagen originally hunted him down
Yeah.
and weren't able to fully kill him, but he escaped and kind of fled. And the people that originally followed him to go towards this kind of greedy, power-seeking way of life that went with him and fled with him, the picture showing him killing all of them, he was in this kind of enraged and bestial kind of state. It didn't really depict him as like a bear specifically, but it showed like teeth and claws and like them being ripped apart.
Seems to be a curse set upon him by the spirits. Now, I don't know what we really do with the body.
I don't know.
I don't want to just leave.
I guess, would we know, is there any ceremony or ritual or anything for those who were exiled as far as when they die?
Shit on my grave.
Alright. I guess I'll just, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try and close his eyes, and I'm just gonna say, may you find your way into the light of the spirits once again.
How long between when we killed the bear and went over before they went back over there?
Not really long at all.
Okay.
Like it may have even happened as soon as you guys like actually walked into there. So sometime between 10 to 20 minutes.
Do you think there's a chance any of those who left with him survived? I guess my follow-up question is, what happened to the soul of the mountain? What did he do with it?
It was lost. There's no depiction.
Well,
Maybe
sounds like something that
he lost it.
sounds like something not just anybody should find.
No. And if it does get found, then it has to be returned to the giant somehow.
I agree.
Both of you make an insight check right now.
You gotta check if either of you are lying.
It's always roll deception.
Sight. 2. 14.
Is it 2? 14?
No clue he's lying.
You make a medicine check for me quick right now, please.
Save me.
Medicine.
Check it.
Death save?
I can roll something else.
No, I'm trying to.
Kane makes a cutscene.
Could I have just given him advantage?
You had a heart attack in your sleep. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know how to work for insight though.
Sigrid, for you,
Mhm.
a lot of
14.
14. A lot of what you have just discovered,
Mhm.
essentially, it takes a little bit for it to sink in. Like, a lot of it goes from being a story to having some merit to it. As far as the in particulars of whatever's in between, like, it's eerily similar to what you have seen on the drawings and the speculation of everything. The soul of the mountain itself,
Mhm.
the more you think about it,
The more you want it.
you also think of essentially the catalyst that was described as this bear, fear, of which you kind of discerned yourself if you would want to,
Mhm.
is that the knowledge of the power of this soul of mountain could possibly also be this catalyst in a way. The bear himself definitely had some sort of influence to it, but what I'm getting at is your thought process right now is like the information that you have, you're not really sure if that's information that should just be
Right.
disseminated amongst everybody, like just basic common knowledge for everybody to have, because that, looking back at this story of these original Vikings, all it took was one person who wanted more,
Mhm.
and the second that they did, everything was that close to being on the brink of going into, pure chaos and being completely destroyed. Now that's not also to say that amongst the 5 of you, one of you couldn't have the same thought. You look at Steiner for a second and kind of think, could he think that? You've already shared the story basically with everybody but I'd say Brodier, being in the sleeping state that he was.
They think I was listening.
You weren't.
You trust the people that are around you, and you've seen them and their character. You trust the people you're in the tribe with, but you dangle that carrot in front of somebody and
Mhm.
you realize the potential for harm that it could bring. The two of you right now, looking at the body, you can see that symbol upon the chest where it is, kind of carved deeply into it. He is dead. For sure.
I don't know.
You watch that symbol as you're sitting here kind of have a dull red glow to it, and then you watch it fade almost into this kind of shimmering like blue color that you watch just come up and leave the chest before it kind of fizzles out into the air. You can almost see the color within the skin and like that, the hair and everything like slow, like it's almost like there's just this release of energy from the body itself. Almost like a darkness that you could feel like looming around it and like evil, dark energy. Once that's gone, you kind of also feel like the release of it. And then you're just kind of sitting there looking at the body for a second, look to one another. It's very quick that it happens. It's not like this grandiose thing. Vaktash, as you're sitting inside of the little cave outlet, you look over and you can see Kane he's like in and out of sleeping, definitely fatigued, kind of close to the fire. Every now and then he kind of just like peeks up and is like looking around, but you can see he's in kind of like this hyper-vigilant state, like the adrenaline's still kind of going, but he's like coming down from it. So he finally gets to a point where, within the probably 15 to 20 minutes that they're gone doing whatever, you're getting ready to kind of doze off, and you kind of look at him and he just looks fine. Wounds are tended to. Brodir is just sweating buckets. You can see like the amount of like sweat that's coming off of him. He's like kind of laying there. He doesn't have like a blanket or anything, but he's like pulling like up and he's like kind of like shivering a little bit.
I do this every night. Don't worry.
It's just how easy.
You can see that he suffered a ton of wounds. That salve or whatever it was that you were given by Steiner, you kind of go over and start to like apply it to the wounds. You're kind of cleaning them off. You get to one that's kind of like over to his side where he was like bit. You take over and like push the salve on it, and you can see where it is. Like there's a lot of like debris and like dirt, like rocks even like jammed up into it from him falling.
Yeah.
And right then and there, you're like you don't even really think about it. You're like, I'm just gonna help him out. Like this might hurt, but like he's tough. Like you go to start like debriding it basically, and you pull out a little bit of it before you feel a huge hand like squeeze onto your wrist like hard. As it does, he's like holding, and you can see him just like almost grunting at you before he goes right back down to passing out. You finish kind of debriding it before you put the salve onto it. You can still see him kind of like shivering and sweating every now and then.
I was going to try to pull you closer to the fire, but I can't do that, so.
Move the fire over.
Make a new fire. Use the rune. Make another fire next to the first one. Light me on fire. Put the rune under.
You guys
Kill me.
return to the rest of the party huddled around the fire.
Guys, the bear is a man. Well, I guess you're the only one awake. I mean, I don't know. Are you sleeping? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these two are out.
The bear is a man.
I can do that.
Right. But usually your transformations aren't quite that big.
I'm still learning.
We think he might be the cursed guy from the story.
I heard you guys talking about that.
Yeah.
What gives you that idea?
Got the same symbol on his chest.
Too many coincidences.
Yeah.
I didn't pay too much attention when I looked over the body. I just saw a bear, made sure it was just a bear. I guess I was wrong.
Just a bear.
Well, clearly it's not just a bear.
Wish I knew more about curses.
I'm assuming he doesn't use druidic magic.
I don't think so. We could be wrong.
Am I just shaking? Just in there shaking and
He's
dying?
dead.
I'll just.
No, you just,
Okay, just
you're-
making
you're
sure.
alive. You just
I just scoop some coals out.
Typically, when I take the form of an animal and I get wounded, I just go back to being myself and I'm unfazed. So if he died in his form, it must be something else.
So
That comes to the second part.
the curse?
pretty sure it was cursed by the spirits.
From the room?
That was like half of it.
Well, it sounded like he tried to steal a lot of stuff from the spirits, right?
From
You did steal something.
the giants.
Yeah, from the giants. And
I'd say that's pretty deserving of a curse.
Well,
yeah,
no matter what it is, I don't think we should tell anyone about this.
the whole thing?
We can talk about up to the fight with a bear.
Okay.
Anything after it, I don't
People saw the bear,
Do
exactly.
you
but Seer,
think they might want to go after that thing?
I think a temptation is more dangerous than what you might actually get.
Seer seemed to believe we were meant to go on this journey together. That we were the right ones to be here, and you were called specifically. So if you feel that it doesn't leave this cave, then I think that's how it should be.
Do you think the trial's over?
I think that whatever strange trial or predicament is probably just beginning.
What?
How do you think you'll handle this temptation you were speaking of?
I mean, I think that's to any of us that
I do
knows
love
what's going on.
shiny things. Still not that great smoke. You don't think it's here, do you? Somewhere in this cave? We've only glimpsed but a bit of it.
What do you believe was stolen?
Powerful room.
Maybe we learned the cane earlier.
Ancient?
I think, I don't think it's here.
Okay. Well,
I have a feeling that must have been lost before whatever primal spirit intervention took place.
maybe we can find something here about where to go next.
Is there anything on the wall?
Well, we can also see if there's somebody willing to guide us again, too.
You go to the mountains.
We could. I don't think well, depending on where we go in the mountains, I don't think the giants are too fond of the Vikings at this point in time.
No.
I'd say we'd have to wait until winter passes anyways.
Well, we might be able to make the trek, but it'll be very slow going.
Go back and find out what the seer says, perhaps?
We could.
It's only about, what, a 4 or 5 day journey?
Yeah. I would ask if we want to rest here or not, but it seems like we already are.
I was half asleep before you guys came back.
Okay.
Took a lot out of me. Protecting these two.
Kept him alive, that's for sure.
Was amazing. Well, we can always discuss this more in the morning, but I think I'm gonna cash out myself.
Take some rest. Sigrid, did you want to get some rest as well? I can stay up and keep watch. Or if you want to, I can take a shift and then I can wake you up.
You can rest. I got it.
Okay. Well, if you need a break, you can wake me up in a few hours. And I will curl around the fire and try to play it sleep as well.
So, for me being wood elf, I technically don't need sleep. I just need to like rest and meditate for 4 hours.
Oh, you're so cool.
Semi-consciously, so I'm kind of there somewhat. I'm just going to kind of I guess, take my like furs or like some extra furs or something like that and put it up against the wall and just kind of sit there and just kind of I guess reflect on what's happened over the past few days and kind of just almost like ask Solkir for guidance and what a next step would be, or whether that comes or not. That's what it is, but that's kind of just what he's doing.
Everybody starts to fall asleep. Even in the current circumstance, pretty easy, just based on your day's travel before and the encounter you just had. You being kind of up and whatever, looking about, you look for that guidance, and although you don't get any sort of physical manifestation of it or anything, you feel the presence there, and you feel that things are just beginning in a way, as you already said. It's hard to fully explain how or why, but you have that faith and that belief in the spirits and Solkir specifically to where you're kind of just following the path and you feel that you're on the right one now. Nothing feels, I don't want to say like misleading or anything, but you just feel that you are doing the right thing currently. Sitting up, you can still see Brody every now and then kind of shivering and shifting about as he's sleeping. Kane looks to be in pain too as he's like kind of moving around. You can hear him in his sleep kind of he's kind of readjusting. Steiner and Voktesh seem to be, at least they were hurt a bit, but not to the point where they went, to death's door basically.
You've never seen me sleeping so hard in your life.
You eventually are able to kind of doze off a little bit. You're still pretty aware of what's going on and are confident that if anything were to even start heading this way, it'd be heard at least.
I think I can get in here with strength stealth, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Because I'm angry that at the same time I'm fucking... Quiet. I am God. I get over there. Fuck with me. You don't say shit. Be quiet. Don't tell me to calm down.
Oh, this is spooky. I'm spooked.
Brody.
Fire dogs.
Let's go.
You're sleeping. It's
I'm
hard
not
for
turning
you
over.
to focus and realize like you're like actually asleep. You feel like you're awake. You can feel the pain. You can feel the aching, but but you feel it like almost through your veins. You don't feel it like in the wounds you're suffering. You feel the kind of shaking. You're waking up kind of every now and then, like you're kind of shaking, and then you like look up and look around in the room before you kind of doze back off, and then you're sitting there for a while and you kind of shake more. You can feel yourself just sweating, but you feel like you just cannot get warm, like you are just cold. You're like almost scooting towards the fire more to where you're like almost laying on it. You feel yourself like something burn your leg a little bit, and you can see it's one of those like coals that have just like fallen off of like one of the tops of the sticks and hit your leg to where you're scooting back more. You're still shaking. You eventually are now in like a full deeper sleep. When you fall into the sleep, you start to look like inside of your mind, like of the dream, and your kind of eyes are closed, but you can see just like this black canvas like edge the background, and you see kind of stepping and peering into it what appears to be a man, 6'5", kind of has like a big beard. The hair itself is kind of long at the sides. You can see a symbol carved in the chest. It's a circle and an X. Hairier individual.
I know the symbol.
Has legs kind of on the side.
Be reading that shit.
It is a rune of exile. It's the one you've seen a couple of times. You just see the figure standing there, just staring at you for a moment, and then you can see kind of walking up next to him a bear. It has blue, kind of shimmering energy to it, runes all over the neck itself, down the forehead. The eyes themselves are like glowing kind of white. He kind of takes a couple of steps. You watch the figure himself just not walk away, but fade from your sight as the bear starts to walk towards you. It's hard to gauge the size or anything of it, but you can see the bear getting closer and closer before it gets kind of right up to like your vision, to where it's just this huge head in front of you. And then it just causing you to kind of wake up and look around to where you see the rest of the group is getting up for the day, grabbing stuff. You can see everyone rolling around, grabbing their things and belongings. And that is where we will pick it up next.
Okay. That was cool.
Who's gonna get
The rest
tempted?
was completed.
Full rest.
I
You
think
guys leveled up.
Whoa!
Bro, we
Third
actually
level
did.
spells?
Just in time for all the new shit.
Oh, true. I gotta remake my whole character.
So what happened? Did we get the bear to like half HP and then he like enraged, and so he got that like fucking second round of
Extra
attack?
turn?
Yeah. Hey, he was fucking us up after that. I got a little nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm running out of spell slots
Yeah.
here.
I had 400 health.
Well,
Oh,
I
wow.
had. I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but I still had 1 second level and a first level. And
We
then-
walked upstairs and Billy pretty much said we were shit. That's what he's like, damn, man.
Really?
You guys struggled with that way more than I thought you would.
I thought it was balanced well.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I thought it was pretty balanced. I mean, encounters should be designed to bring us to the brink of our exhaustion.
I thought he was going to bring in extra bears.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna start spawning.
I thought it was a bear
Yeah, I
beating.
did. She's gonna drop her off.
I gotta remember to actually print my shit.
Yeah, I just figured she'd get home a little sooner. Your mom got drunk because I figured I'd just let her know when we were about to be done. But I haven't got the text back from her. She said it's gonna be a little bit, and I'll just leave now and go get her.
Ultimately killed Jared.
True. We're
The
getting
number
there.
one objective.
We're still getting
Where you
there.
headed?
Threes.
The plan's in motion.
I got a fucking disease or something right now.
You got the where.
Did we end the stream?
Yeah.